Animal control.
4,000 block of Redmond on Victor Charles X-ray 6467.
Victor Charles X-ray 6467.
Do you have a description of the dog?
Call for medical.
It's a gray and white pit bull. I think aggressive towards people. Looks like they're getting into trash cans as well. We have somebody else calling in. Advise 2 black dogs at the location. We're getting several calls on these dogs. First reporting party, I only have a phone number.
466 West
361 548 1730.
Call for medical for transfer to the CC Medical Towers.
Animal control.
Staples, 152 Staples, area 3309.
How you doing? Good. You have any ID on you?
Yeah.
All right. You have any ID? Just tell me your name.
Matthew Fowlerman.
Give me your hands on your pocket. What's your name?
Matthew Fowlerman.
Fowlerman.
Fowler.
Fowler.
Mathew. It's right
Fowler.
here now.
It's all right. I don't need you. Yeah, you're good. I don't need you to grab for anything.
Shield me there, man. What's going on? How are you?
Good. Just put your hands on your head for me.
143
All right, put my hands on
He's got a gun. He's got a gun. Let me go. You better let me go. Two. Let go. No, see more you.
It's a gray and white pit bull. I think aggressive towards people. Looks like they're getting into trash cans as well. We have somebody else calling in. Advise 2 black dogs at the location. We're getting several calls on these dogs. The first reporting party, I only have a phone number. 361 548 1730.
You go ahead with the next reporting party.
I was going to be back in service. You can clear group 16.
Charlie Henry 6876.
143, 150. As soon as I get back over there, we'll drop in and hit the second one. It's not ready.
Reverse lights.
We'll go ahead and place the call for service. Please not need to advise.
You went left on Dotson? 2619 Dotson. 2619 Dotson.
Negative.
Alright, we're southbound, stand by for a second.
Remember, I got a pending call for you when you're ready.
22205 16 alcohol. 16 alcohol. 16 alcohol. 16 alcohol. What? Hello. Stand by. Hold up, felony. Do not rush it. Get on the ground. Get on the ground right now. I got driver.
Where you got him? Hey, get the fuck out! Get the fuck out!
Unit 7.
How old are you? 30? 34?
Dispatch block 15.
34.
Yes.
Out here running from the police at 34 years old. Love it.
10 from the annex.
664 24.
Charlie 1 mobile.
Union 72 be service on the air. Show us 1024 and returning the station. 10-4, they have a case number of 22. There's a Union 7. Airport 20, I'll have one under escort.
22 Frank.
Unit 7.
Charles 284. We're looking to call for a Marcerio location. It was a speaker pushing back to the location. Union 72 be service on the air, driver training.
You alright?
Engine 7 to SR, show us 1024 and returning to station.
Okay, he's not on board yet?
Engine 7, temple.
Airport 22 Frank.
No, go ahead, please. Okay, stand by. I don't want to sorry, I'm time for no insurance.
143, 147. Okay, peace restored. Clear. Airport 22 Frank.
Okay.
Show me en route to building 5.
And out to building 5. Charles 284.
Charlie 125 will be clear.
Police with a search warrant! Police with a search warrant! Come to the door!
We received a call
Police
for
with a search
the
warrant! Come to the door!
Marcerio Ramirez location.
Police!
It was a Spanish speaker pushing back to the location.
Hey! Come out!
Charlie,
Here you go.
Charlie, when's it
Stop.
My baby.
Alright, come out. Get her.
No, come on out.
Come out.
I saw you tucked in the room. Get out here.
Come out. Come out. Okay, you're okay. Show me your head. Show me your fuck. What's the problem? Shut up! Fuck! Shield up.
Here is an assist GPS 5, 1234 9. The RP call again, looking for a capsule. Issues are used.
Gotta jump up, he's to the right. He stood up, yeah, to the left.
So Marty, is it this door?
Right here. It's a quick button, look, it's right around here. It's right around this wall.
Okay.
It's right around this wall.
Move over to the right. We got blood on the floor to the right. From the right side of the
Marty, are you in the bathroom?
front door, right here.
You ready?
Just know that.
You see him jump?
Is it right there? That's the room right there. Marty, get out of here when you can.
They just received a call from 64.
Base 325, 633, and a private mountain.
There, bro, I got you. Come out! I saw you tucked in the room. Get out here.
Come out.
Get out here. Get out here. Out here. Get out here. Go.
My baby.
Shots fired. Come here. Robbie, you good? Robbie, good? Fuck!
So, did you want on L1 or on top?
I'm on the Rabba, where? Rabba! Keep talking!
Police with a search warrant! Police with a search warrant! Come to the door!
Base 325, 330, and a private reference.
Police! Police department!
Get your agent here in a minute.
Hey, come out! Come out!
You reference a hit and run from this.
Here you go.
On your
My baby.
All right, come on.
Aaron, come on out. Come out. Hands up.
I saw you tucked in the room.
Come out.
My baby.
Okay, you're okay. Show me your head. Show me your head. Show me your butt.
Thank you.
Victor Noah, Young, 8870. Victor Noah, Young, 8870.
Stay here. Aaron.
We're gonna have one by name and name.
It's going to be 6630 Yorktown.
Rob, was that you?
Rob's out.
Was that blue shooting? No, to the left. It's the front room. Yeah. Room opens to the right. We got blood on the floor to the right. Target shot from the right side of the room.
Marty, are you in the bathroom?
I'm in the front, at the front door, right here.
Well, if you can be clear on behalf of Gavin or Garcia. Behalf of Garcia.
That's the room right there, yep.
Marty, get out of here when you can.
Oh!
4185.
Okay, so are you gonna add that drop off? I don't see that. I know where you live there, but I don't need a drop off. You just sit there with Airwood.
4185. Just let me know when you're dropping him off, and I'll complete it over here on my end. I'll complete the pickup right now.
Thank you. What about this?
You should be coming up to 10 mile now.
Now, this is drive there. We'll drop them out and then we'll pick up, what's his name, right?
We are on Forest View right now, coming up the beach.
28, 25, 21, 8 truck to JNS refrigeration.
Northbound Beach from Forest View.
29.
One radio, he's running with a pistol on him, running with a gun on him.
Running with a gun on him.
That's 130.
One in custody.
10-4, one in custody.
He's found it, yep. Caught it.
I got him. We are on Forest View right now, coming up the beach.
Forest View coming up the beach.
98 radio, gonna be northbound beach from Forest View. Crashed out.
What's the gun on him?
Running with a gun on him.
Yeah,
28, August 2025, 21, 8 truck to JNS refrigeration at apartment in 29.
Hey, there's your rifle right there.
9602.
You heard, man? Huh? Alright.
Markets, fairs, and other places
Hold on,
in the terror of the country. So there was the terror element that had to be proven.
Okay.
In North Carolina,
Hold on, nope.
in 1741 and again in 1791, there was a statute providing that constables had to arrest people who would go armed offensively. And in both of those statutes, they also said that as far as slaves go, if they go armed at all, that was a crime. And so you can see a clear distinction between going armed offensively and going armed at all. And yet the county tries to argue they don't even recognize those two laws were on the books. They instead want to use a privately published compilation of English statutes that were passed by Parliament that the author claimed were enforced in the states. The collection by Francois Xavier Martin, a collection of statutes of the British Parliament. That was never a law passed by.
But that's the problem with this whole exercise: is whose history do we accept? You just
50-01, where's all your attention?
Historical record.
5056, use speed will be in pursuit of that vehicle. He's by himself.
It's just.
Hey, blue ball, he's got a dog, he's got a dog.
Claims was the law in North Carolina. All it was a reprint of the Statute of Northampton. Actually, if you go back to English precedents, and Bruin talks about
it's turning on, hearing right now.
Interpreted to mean going on per se.
No, get him.
Was simply to go on in a manner where there was
All right, 5056, use speed's gonna be in pursuit of that vehicle. He's by himself.
The county.
Gonna get him fired on 30-35
Got a dog.
Forested tracts and throughout the county. If you go on these trails, you could be our lead plaintiff. A single female, she's walking on the path by herself. There's no security out there.
I got eyes on the canine. I'm looking for Buddy here.
Park areas. But,
alright, I got him. We're running northbound, 37 Standish Avenue, running northbound.
Are highly relevant here. What's a person to do? Anybody can go out there with
I got 3 individuals running northbound on Standish Ave.
To make it a misdemeanor for a bad person
cross.
To go
it's going to be off of Peachtree and Standish.
Attack a person for rape or robbery
running through a parking lot.
And to say that person needs no security, but the bad guy will be deterred by this misdemeanor prohibition.
On Standish, pushing towards Peachtree. Get up to Peachtree.
So totally unrealistic. But I think the bottom line is not the policy arguments. I think the bottom line is what Bruin has set forth in terms of there's a presumptive right to bear arms. There's got to be some kind of overcoming of that presumption by the government.
Get the fuck out!
And in this case, they failed to do that. There's no historical analogs.
Get the fuck out!
And even if we want to start with the too late reported analogs that they talk about, there's not enough of them. We have one city before the Civil War, and then we have the increasing number of local jurisdictions adopting park restrictions, and bear in mind again that these parks were closed, and they had doorways, and they had so-called keepers, after Young's affidavit. The people who provided security, and so those precedents just are not like the parks today.
Y'all caught Ace, baby.
And so we think that the court should look at this case in terms of here we have these huge wooded areas, and if you can ban guns in those, and if that's a sensitive place, there's really no end to this. So
Shut the fuck up, wearing gloves, just giving you a ride like this is my first day. You out here work.
I have it transmitting right now. It might be inoperable.
Frank.
I got one in custody on Standish.
10-4-11.
Correction, baby. Alright, one of these guys, he just jumped. Alright, 2 of them jumping a wall, running back westbound towards Standish Avenue. He'll be wearing a black hooded sweatshirt.
Challenge to Fairfax County's restrictions.
I don't always see what happens. You're not picking up, I'm not picking them up.
I got one of them jumping in a dumpster here, 1720 Peachtree Street, Northwest.
Well over 170 historical rules. from all across the country. And just like the other sensitive places laws that Bruin recognized as consistent with the Second Amendment, there have been no disputes regarding the lawfulness of banning guns from parks historically. No treatises, no case law, no commentary suggesting that these laws were ever considered to be unconstitutional.
So, but what do you have before 1868?
So we've identified 3 strands of historical laws, and I can go through those in turn. The first are prohibitions on guns in schools, and going to your point earlier, Judge Agee, about this being a facial challenge. The many small playground parks in Fairfax County are ones where guns can obviously be banned by analogy to the constitutionality of prohibiting guns in schools. Now, my colleagues in this case, they haven't challenged
the
that.
point that, you take the preschools out of it. Most of the park area is, wooded area. I mean, it's not a playground or anything like that. So if the schools weren't involved in this, why would you prevail?
I'm not referring, although that is also an important part of this case, is that there are these preschools in three of the parks.
Let's just assume the schools weren't there.
Yes, I'll put those aside. There are parks that are just a playground. Farrington Park. It's not much larger than this courtroom. It's just a playground. Clemejontry Park. It was designed for kids with special needs. There are a large number of small playground parks, and plaintiffs' position, because they have chosen to bring a facial challenge, what they need to prove is that this law is unconstitutional in all of its applications. That's what the Supreme Court said in Rahimi. And there are these numerous applications where the law is clearly constitutional. So they can bring an as-applied challenge if they want to challenge the more remote parks, but that's not what they chose to do. And I want to be very clear. We have assembled a historical record that establishes that the county's regulation is constitutional in all of its parks, because not only have guns been prohibited from urban parks, they've also been prohibited from state and national parks. Again, with no disputes as to the constitutionality of those prohibitions.
Well, the discussion seems to have been sort of limited in their historical analysis to Boston Commons and the Washington Mall, but there were lots of other green spaces in the founding. I mean, there were at least 3 in Colonial Williamsburg. You can see them today. At Hampstead Mall and Charleston, and there's no evidence that there were any restrictions on firearms in any of those places.
So this is an important question that also came up in the last argument about historical silence. I want to answer the first part of your question first, which was about whether those early green spaces are properly considered parks. We have uncontested evidence from our expert witness, Professor Young, that parks at the founding those early green spaces at the founding, they were set aside for utilitarian purposes. They were shared grazing pastures or dumps, or they were used for militia training. They were completely different.
Well, the militia might have trained once a month, but are you going to tell me that all the people in Charleston, South Carolina who went for strolls in the Hampstead Mall in the founding area were prohibited?
So this gets to the second part of the question, but I do want to underscore that the record here is uncontested, and both Wolford and Antonyuk held, and to your question about Antonyuk, cert has been denied from that second iteration of the cert petition in Antonyuk. Both of them found that parks did not emerge until the middle of the 19th century. But even if you disagree with me about that, that doesn't mean that the absence of regulation at the founding rendered regulation unconstitutional. This has been made clear. It is a fundamental premise of federalism that governments don't regulate to the constitutional limit. Governments are allowed to experiment with regulation within constitutional bounds. We saw in Rahimi that the Supreme Court gave no weight to the fact that even though domestic violence has existed since well before the founding, And even though there were no laws specifically disarming domestic abusers at the founding, it gave no weight to that fact in its analysis, and in fact had no trouble concluding that the law that was challenged there was constitutional. The Supreme Court in Dobbs, the day after
well, they didn't do that in a vacuum. I mean, they did it because of the riding in terror of the people laws.
In Rahimi?
Right.
Yes. So the court drew together two strands of laws that were quite distinct from the one that was challenged. As Judge Rushing's concurrence in the judgment, I think, in the Maryland shell issue case made clear, there was an enormous, and indeed Justice Thomas's dissent in Rahimi made clear, there was a very large distance between the law that was challenged in Rahimi and the analogs that they relied on as sufficient. So again, the question that this goes to is the fact that silence on the particular question at the founding is not dispositive. So even if I were to grant that those early green spaces were parks, again, contrary to the record and contrary to Antonyuk and Wolford, nevertheless, all of these sources, and there are more, so Dobbs decided the day after Bruin, said the fact that many states didn't prohibit pre-quickening abortions in the 18th and 19th century didn't mean that anyone thought that they lacked the authority to do so.
I understood your, sorry to interrupt, Ms. Carter, but I understood your colleague's argument on the other side to be not that there was legislative silence, but that to the extent that the founding era legislated, it was there were restrictions, but they were limited, as Judge Agee described, to people riding to the terror of the populace, and therefore that's sort of the history that we look at, not silence, but the specific limitations that were in place at the time.
So that is a regulation that existed as to carrying guns anywhere. It's not, that is not about, that part of the Statute of Northampton is not about sensitive places. Northampton and Northampton-style laws from the early American states did two things separately. They prohibited guns in particular places in front of the King's justices in Northampton, or in front of the justices, i.e. in courts. Excuse me.
Thank God for that.
And also in fairs and markets. And then they also prohibited guns elsewhere. And it was that second part that had the terror requirement.
Where was the elsewhere?
Anywhere. So if you carry guns anywhere to the terror of the people, that was prohibited. That's what Bruin said.
The Supreme Court in Bruin said, that the Statute of Northampton, to the extent that it would make a per se possession in a fair market precedential, had no application come 1791. I mean, they're pretty clear on that. And so what they've used is solely, to a certain extent, surety laws, which really didn't disarm anybody, or these riding to the terror laws. That's what the Virginia and the disputed North Carolina statute were about, were riding to the terror, not a per se possession of a weapon.
So I think that the Second Circuit in Antonyuk was correct about this, that Bruin has not decided anything about the part of both the Statute of Northampton, but I think more importantly, as my colleague from Maryland said, the early American laws observed in North Carolina and Virginia. They haven't said anything about the part that's about the specific carry locations, fairs and markets, and courthouses.
Well, they probably didn't need to, because that hadn't been the law for 300 years. Ever since Sir John Knight's case, 1686, you had to be riding to the terror of the people.
Well, again, that's elsewhere. The colonial law, so Virginia's law specifically,
which Bruin specifically discussed.
I don't believe that Bruin discussed the Virginia iteration of it, particularly as it applied to these particular locations. I would like to get to a number of other arguments that we've heard. One of them was the question that you asked Judge Agee in the previous argument about 1791 versus 1868. Now, this court, we submit, should just look at all of the history across time, as it has done in Bianchi, and as the Supreme Court did in Heller and in Bruin. But if it decides that it wants to address this question of 1791 and 1868, I just do want to make sure we're clear on just how strong the arguments are for 1868. This is what leading proponents of originalism have said is the correct answer in cases against a state or local government, as this case is, and the Maryland case is. Because the question that an originalist is answering is, how did the people understand the right at the time that they adopted it? And the right to keep and bear arms was only adopted as a constraint on the states in 1868. So many leading commentators in academia have said that. It's also the position that Justice Thomas took in a dissenting opinion in Mahanoy Area School District. He said in that First Amendment case, "I would begin the assessment of the scope of free speech rights incorporated against the states by looking to what ordinary citizens at the time of the 14th Amendment's ratification would have understood the right to encompass." Justice Scalia said something similar in a case called McIntyre from 1995. And even the NRA's lawyer in Bruin was asked this question by Justice Thomas. Should I look at 1868 and Reconstruction, or should I look at 1791 and the founding era? And he said, if the case arose in the states, I would think there'd be a decent argument for looking at the history at the time of Reconstruction and giving preference to that over the founding. So all of these...
Third Circuit didn't seem to buy that argument in Lara.
So
Is that wrong?
We do disagree with Lara. That's also distinguishable because, unlike in this case, there is positive law in the founding era that the court considered to be in conflict with the later law. Here what we have is no regulation at the founding, and I've told you all the reasons why no regulation of carrying guns in early green spaces shouldn't be considered a indication that anyone thought that that was unconstitutional. As Justice Barrett said in her concurrence in Rahimi.
There wasn't any regulation in the founding era as to, and obviously the Supreme Court's going to have to figure this out, as to the 18-year-olds carrying firearms. There wasn't any regulation for that. Most of them had to show up for militia service and bring their own weapon, and I guess you could deduce from that there wasn't a regulation, because you could also argue, well, the only place they could carry the firearm was to their militia duty.
The Third Circuit understood those early militia laws to be establishing not only a duty, but implicitly a right, because if they had to show up at militia duty with a gun, and given the militia context of the Second Amendment, they considered that to establish some right. We disagree with that, but that's how the Third Circuit got to the conclusion, I believe, that there was positive law at the founding establishing a right for people in that age group to carry. We don't have anything like that. Again, Justice Barrett in her concurrence in Rahimi said it would be a serious mistake to say that historical silence had that kind of implication, because governments don't regulate to the constitutional limit. They don't have what you described as a use it or lose it approach to regulation. I want to also speak to the question that Judge Gregory asked about going to this government security argument, and I want to quote from the en banc decision in Bianchi. I realize that two members of this panel didn't join that majority opinion, but nevertheless it is the en banc decision. I'm quoting, "Another limitation from Bruin involves where arms can be carried. Laws forbidding the carrying of firearms in sensitive places such as schools and government buildings are permissible." Quoting Heller. Continuing the quote, "Again, citizens in those places have no less of a right to protect themselves, but our society has deemed that giving people the capacity to use large amounts of force at a moment's notice in a sensitive place is not worth the danger that they will unlawfully deploy such force against innocent civilians or public figures there. So this speaks, I think, to the fact that the government security argument that is somewhat advanced in this case and much more advanced in the Kipke case is completely incompatible with what the Supreme Court has said about sensitive places. Government buildings today routinely lack security. Schools routinely lack security. Polling places do. It's absolutely clear that the Supreme Court thinks it's permissible today to ban guns in polling places. But my friends arguing for the Kipke plaintiffs are saying that the government can't do that unless they comprehensively secure a polling place as if it was the entry to an airport. Several states actually prohibit that because of concerns about voter intimidation. You can't have that kind of security at a polling place. And so it's impossible to reconcile that argument with what the Supreme Court has said.
Well, if you accept the premise that the Supreme Court has just put schools and government buildings as categories, they're off limits to guns. End of discussion. How does that help you with any of your, because they're identified by name, and there's no, as I think questions have illustrated all morning, there's no real principle that flows from that that's clearly identifiable. You got schools, you got government buildings. How does that help you with your arguments?
So I disagree that there's no principle that flows from those. With respect to schools, I think what's going on there is a recognition that there's a principle that you can prohibit guns to protect a vulnerable population, specifically children. When you have a playground park, a small area that's just a playground, the exact same interests are in play. But nevertheless, I think a very important fact here is that the Supreme Court was very clear that it was not setting out an exclusive list. It said, for example, both in Heller and then in Bruin, when it set out its sensitive places discussions in both. And we have now gone and found well over 150 historical laws specifically prohibiting guns in parks. What those decisions were asking for was that historical analysis. Either you can reason by analogy from places that the court has already identified, or you can go out and find historical laws. So even if there were any doubt about the analogies that can be drawn from the places that the Supreme Court has already identified, there's no doubt that prohibiting guns in parks has been considered constitutional from when those parks first emerged in this country until today, again with no earlier conflicting evidence and at no point in history any indication that anyone considered those laws to be unconstitutional.
What about the events? I mean, that's pretty broad, isn't it?
So it's not broad, and thank you for that question. It's not broad because of how it operates in Fairfax County. It only applies when there is a county-issued permit. This is something that plaintiffs' briefing repeatedly omit. It has to be a county-issued permit, and because the county doesn't own its streets.
No, but it doesn't. It says broader than that. It says it applies to any place whatsoever in nature that's open to the public and being used by or adjacent to a permitted event or an event that would otherwise require a permit. So it's beyond permitted. It's anyone that would require one. For example, what I'm saying in hypo is this. Let's say you're minding your business with a handgun, as you have a right to do under Heller and Bruin, and in your neighborhood, 100 people decide to get a soapbox and get in the middle of the street and want to talk about any subject they want to talk about. Under this, I read this, and you tell me if I'm wrong, that's an event that you would otherwise need a permit, because I don't think you're allowed to block the street without a permit, are you? Are you? Follow my hypothetical. Are you allowed to block the streets without a permit?
Without a county permit, the county permit has nothing to say about that. And I think you're reading from the plaintiff's brief, which omitted the word county when it set out the ordinance. It has to be a county permit for the ordinance to apply.
So it doesn't say would or otherwise require a permit?
Excuse me?
Or otherwise require permit?
Yes, if otherwise require a county issued permit. Now, what you're
But
describing.
put county in there, because then otherwise, so anything that otherwise would require one, so my point is, it's broader than just a permitted event.
Yes, just to be clear.
Is that right?
Yes, the language is in there, so that if somebody, as in your hypothetical, should have got a permit but didn't,
Right.
the police could still show up with movable signs, put those signs out, and at that point, only after the signs are there, only at that point does the ordinance become enforceable.
But that doesn't matter. That notice doesn't take away the stench of limiting the right. That's like saying, well, I have to say, would you please move, or would you please get, that doesn't matter. You're still prohibiting someone from carrying a gun. You think that it cleans it up because the police have to say, it's a permitted place here, and you need to leave, and please go. If you don't, I'm going to arrest you if you have a weapon. So, but that could pop up anywhere in the county, correct?
No, it cannot. It can only pop up in the places where the county issues permits for, and that is not on county streets because the VDOT controls.
Am I reading it
its
wrong?
streets.
Is any place that's open to the public?
And
There's no place open in the public?
And where either a county issued permit has been granted or a county issued permit should have been sought. Only in those two circumstances.
Well, what part of the county don't cover for permitting?
So this is set out on a website as the undisputed
You
facts.
know the record. I mean, for example, what part? What
Sure.
part does
Okay,
the county
so there's the government center in Fairfax County Government Center. That's where almost all of these permits are issued for. It's the forecourt of a building, and that's where most protests and other kind of lobbying type meetings take place. So people go get permits there to have an event there. Once they have those permits, the signs go up. And at that point, with the signage there, this prohibition can be forced.
So all the other places in the county, you could block the street and do what you want to do because that's not the ones you listed.
If you do that, you've got a problem with VDOT, with the Virginia Department of Transportation, not with the county, because VDOT are the ones that administer the roads, not the county. That's right.
Not to get in, I'm sorry.
Go ahead. No.
Not to get in the weeds too deeply, but if you moved over to the city of Alexandria, where the streets are controlled by the city, not by VDOT, it seems like a circumstance where the ordinance under your theory would be valid in Fairfax County, but invalid in Alexandria.
Well, I'm just representing the County of Fairfax. I don't know the extent to which, I know or I believe that the City of Alexandria adopted some similar version of the ordinance. I don't know the language of their ordinance and how they apply it, and how they apply, for example, their own notice requirement. I see I'm well out of time, but I'm happy to answer any other questions.
Thank you, Ms. Carter. Mr. Holbrook?
So it's clear from facility and en route to 2537 Twine. Team 4.
Thank you, Your Honor. One part of Bruin that the county attempts to rely on, where there's no analog that seems to be proper, at least from the right time period, is unprecedented societal concerns. And I'd like to know what is the unprecedented societal concern about law-abiding peacefully carrying concealed weapons with having permits for them, hiking in the woods. What are the unprecedented societal concerns? After thinking about that language, a good analogy that came to mind would be, if you remember back in the 60s, we started having hijackings of planes. And before that, hunters would actually bring their gun cases and put them in the hold, where they store coats even today. But because of the hijackings, it became unlawful to carry a gun into the sterile area and on board, and you have to check the gun if you're going on a hunting trip, for example. And I would think that's a good example of an unprecedented societal concern where you can justify, and you can find, I'm sure, analogs to that, whatever they may be. There's been no discussion here about that, but that's a good example of an unprecedented societal concern.
Well, isn't the remedy then for that hiker in the isolated woods to bring that challenge as applied? Ms. Carter mentions that this is a facial challenge, and she listed a bunch of parks where clearly the interests are different. So why doesn't your claim fail at that step?
We don't think that this ordinance, merely because it bans all firearms in all county, all public parks in the county, is the proper way to enforce prohibitions on schools, the tiny portion of parks that might have a school in it.
No, she mentioned a bunch of parks that, mentioned one that was for special needs children, and parks that are the size of this courtroom, that where obviously the interests are a bit different than the hiker moseying along in the woods by himself or herself. I mean, that
Right.
seems like a challenge for another day.
So our position on that would be that if they think that's a sensitive place, any places they think would be sensitive places, they're within these county parks, they need to find a way to establish a general rule that would be applicable to these places and ban guns there, if they can justify those as being sensitive places. But what they've done is equivalent to, and by the way, the Fairfax County Park System is twice the size of Manhattan, the total island of Manhattan. And the Supreme Court in Bruin says that you cannot ban guns in all of Manhattan, even though there are playgrounds and there's schools and there's courts there. And that was a proper challenge. It was brought by two individuals, and yet the court didn't just say that the New York law was invalid as to these two plaintiffs. They said this law is invalid. And so I think that's the same approach we take here, but by contrast with Rahimi, there were analogs like the going armed to the terror of the people statutes that the court found good analogs for banning possession of a firearm by a person found by a court to be a danger, a credible danger to the physical safety of another person. So, and if I could just say one more thing about the 1791 versus 1868 issue, what Justice Thomas said in Bruin was that we've always assumed that the original public understanding from 1791 is proper. And he added that, well, yeah, there's a scholarly debate about whether that's appropriate. And he cited an article by Akil Lamar and one other professor. But what the court said before that sentence was we've always assumed. And so it's not for us to come before the court, and it's not for this court to say what the Supreme Court has always assumed is incorrect. I mean, the court's going to have to make a final ruling on that if it deems it necessary. But all the case law on, First Amendment, Fourth and Fifth, and all the rest, they've always gone by the original public understanding from 1791. And so for us to go against what the Supreme Court has said, we've always assumed something. That's their assumption. They're going to keep assuming that until they change that.
Thank you very much, Mr. Holbrook.
Thank you.
I want to thank both counsel for all the counsel for their fine arguments in these Second Amendment cases, which are, as ever, quite perplexing. We'll come down and greet you and adjourn for the morning.
This honorable court stands adjourned until this afternoon. God save the United States and this honorable court.
No, I just advised her who it was. At 18 whatever. Back on up. We should be clear from that.
Yeah, well, area. That's the case.
I'm 10-4. 145, I'm clear and right to HQ.
10-4-45.
All right, just pass to medic 13.
Go for medic 13.
On shoreline for medic 1. Yeah, speed do we need on that?
Go ahead, medic 1.
Oh. Yes, ma'am. We're going to go through your facility with a 60-year-old male, ANO times 4, GCS 15. Chief complaint's going to be short breath. Started last week when you found out that he had a UTI. Patient has been taken. 40 traffic.
Thank you.
134. Carry 125. You could change this to a trespass. No theft has occurred.
10-4, change to trespass, no.
12 down today. 150 traffic.
10, 10-4.
933 arrived.
Go ahead, Route 4.
Go ahead.
896. How many other pickups do I have?
Case number 26. 002.
Texas, North Lincoln Charles, 4612. North Lincoln Charles, 4612. Murphy's gas station by Walmart.
Go for ready, 13.
21.
Sponsor line from Medic 1.
Rob, go ahead, Medic 1.
1070 here at dialysis Alpha Honey.
Thank you.
85.
Dispatch 91, 23490. Yes, ma'am. We're going to go through your facility with a 60-year-old male, ANO times 4, GCS 15. Chief complaint's going to be weak and short breath. Started last week when you found out that he had a UTI. Patient has been taken. 134. 12 down today. 150 traffic. AC 933 arrived.
10, 10-4.
Go ahead.
10-4.
896.
Go ahead, Murphy, gas station. Texas, North Lincoln Charles, 4612. North Lincoln Charles, 4612. Murphy's gas station by Walmart. 150, 10. Rob, 3 base, short 1070 here at dialysis Alpha Honey.
By admin, girls' restroom.
Sure, the one you calling?
10-4.
Listen, for we have incomplete clear from the 5225 SBD. Spoke to the front desk advised no emergency.
127.
Delta 140, I'm clear to comment. 10-4. Delta 140, 10-4.
Careful. Okay.
AC 929 to dispatch. Can you show me en route with 1 impound?
Simple, man. Where patrol is gonna take
145 for now.
passenger and the minor
Yeah,
to the
one
checkpoint.
today,
They're gonna take the
Princess
Dispatch medical on around shoreline, 1.8.
truck's gonna be seized.
Go ahead.
Influence.
1.8.
Totally, go ahead.
Sherman being called to second floor by admin, girls' restroom.
10-4. 10-4. 34, you still down for maintenance?
10-4, I believe it'll be another minute or two. He's just about finished.
Temple 2231.
Performer. Careful.
AC 929 to dispatch. Can you show me en route with 1 impound?
At 307 West Avenue G. Dispatch medical on around the shoreline, 1.8.
Simple, man. Where patrol is gonna take driver, passenger, and the minor UDA to the checkpoint. They're gonna take the case on them. The truck's gonna be seized due to VIN swap.
34, you still down for maintenance?
10-4, I believe it'll be another minute or two. He's
Case
just
number
about finished.
27. 2231.
Arriving
So far?
4.7.
Should we set the trap at 307 West Avenue G?
Ten four.
Charlie, I want the deer.
Where?
So, I'm ready.
Photo 25, you can 18 record.
Arriving 4.7.
Six
660.
314. We're underway, and we're reading one now.
Be clear of 2606 Hospital Boulevard, headed back to the jail.
660,
Mileage is 822, 822.
Adam 140 McClure.
10 4.
Charlie, I want the deer.
Where?
You choose Hospital.
10 4.
147.
10 4.
322 Charlie, can you show us back in service?
Show me the area.
147, go ahead.
10 4. 10 4.
Starting mileage is 4703 when ready. 22 Mendota, PA.
Yeah,
660.
660. Medical dispatch. Medical.
314. We're underway, and we're reading one now.
How's that feel?
10 4.
Be clear of 2606 Hospital Boulevard, headed back to the jail. Mileage is 822, 822.
Command all crews, stand by for radio check. Anyone, how's the radio?
660, 10 4. 10 4.
120. 147. One has radio.
10 4.
We have an individual in Peterson's office.
Show me the area.
Clear, copy. Rescue radio. 701.
Starting mileage is 4703 when ready.
10 4.
22 Mendota.
Whatever in 181's office, 10 4.
Went to DA's office.
147, 10 4.
Clear, admin.
Clear what I'm at.
10 4.
So.
Command all crews, stand by for radio check. Anyone, how's the radio? 120.
120.
One has radio. We have an individual in Peterson's office. Truck 1, you're loud and clear. Copy. Rescue 3, how's your radio? 701. In 81's office. Went to DA's office.
10 4. Whatever in 181's office, 10 4.
Medic 2, we're arriving at Northwest. 34 miles.
Clear, admin.
704,
150.
County Road 4GE and County Road 63.
Call for Medic 11, Inch 11, Medic 11, Inch 11 for trauma, airline is Shamrock, airline Shamrock, area 1102, Order EMS 1107.
Truck 1, are you ready?
County Road 14 and County Road 63.
Rescue 3 ready.
704.
Let's see, Inch 11, no check there. Okay.
204, something clear the primary.
Medic 2, we're arriving at Northwest. Engine 3 for man down, we're again in Baldwin, area 3305. 405 dispatch 1108.
Engine 3 received.
150.
704 making contact. 3, we got that for engine 3. Dispatch for Medic 10.
Okay, so we add my handles. She was suspended for 3 days. She'll be back on Tuesday. 10-4.
Truck 1, are you ready? 22 is leaving Delphi. Truck 1 ready? Rescue 3 ready? Rescue 3 ready.
704. 10-4.
314.
So for something clear the primary.
PD's animal control.
Engine 3 received.
Everyone.
Medic 3, we got that for engine 3.
Suspicious person in progress with a weapon. There's a mall right in front of P of Chains and Grimaldi. These are a white male with a mostly shirt. Two big butcher knives swinging them around. That's at Fullwell and Malden. Fullwell. That's
Give us a moment. We're gonna
W-E-L-L
real quick on this call, and then
and Malden.
M-E-L-D-E-N.
That's two large pit bulls. Aggressive to the lawn workers that are there right now. Careful one. Contact number 361 813
power is out?
2455.
4100.
With 18 on the going, I got one student being non-compliant. 46 and over at Historic Elementary. We lost power for about 2 seconds.
That was Paul Pandora 3956. PD's animal control. 3120. Santa Fe apartment
161. 204 arriving transportation.
169.
204, arrive.
I do suspicious person in progress with a weapon. There's a mall right in front of P of Chains and Grimaldi's. These are a white male with a muscle shirt with two big butcher knives swinging them around.
With 18 on the going, I got one student being non-compliant.
Engine 1 on
3125. Give us a moment. We're gonna have some comments real quick on this call, and then both of all 3 of us will be out over there.
I didn't copy. Charlie was ready to Are you telling me the power is out?
Yes.
There were people on the property. A call for loose aggressive dogs. That's at Fullwell and Malden. Fullwell, that's F-U-L. W-E-L-L, and Malden, M-A-L-D-E-N. That's two large mixed pit bulls, aggressive to the lawn workers that are there right now. Contact number 361 813 2455.
46 and over at Historic Elementary. We lost power for about 2 seconds.
Repeat, we do have reports of victims on the 3rd floor.
Well, for the show me around to the shop.
We're on the third floor. Taking door.
Charlie 130, I'm clearing. I'm gonna run to that.
Engine 1 on scene. We have a 4-story residential structure. Smoke flowing from the third floor. Stand by for 360.
Charlie 130, so far.
So far, I can set it to your entity.
I'll get that back. Please.
We're on for a civil matter, 113 East F, 113 East 70 F Frank. Make contact with Elizabeth. The reference to people on the property, possibly taking her sister's property. Still requesting the unit. Command from Engine 1. We have smoke showing from the Charlie Delta side. We'll be making entry on the Delta.
Just being clear.
Dispatch man, call. Take that call from Medicaid. County impound with me. I'll advise him.
Okay.
Engine AP, can you?
Charlie 1, arriving on scene. We'll be issuing command from Engine 1. I understand you have smoke coming from the Charlie Delta side on the third floor. Engine 1, you'll be my attack. Truck 1, you'll be my inside division. My primary. Repeat, we do have reports of victims on the third floor.
8 third quarters.
Well, for the show me around to the shop.
Animal and Malvin. Animal Control has been advised PD is not needed.
204, show me. 10-4 looking, sir.
We're on the third floor. Taking door. This is 0 going north. I understand inside division. You're on the third floor making entry.
We have a 24-foot
Make entry, go for side.
utility.
Subject has an EMS, he's just sleeping. You can cancel PD if they're out. We're back in service.
704, show me how to park 51.
Truck 1.
Repeat inside division.
Do we know who called this in, or if it was a business that called it in?
It just says mail caller. There's no name.
You're locating the victim, taking him off the Delta side. Copy.
Charlie 130,
We have an animal call at Fulwell and Malvin. Animal Control has been advised PD is not needed. Over.
EO, copy.
$34 clear.
AC 1990 dispatch. You can show me arrived at the facility.
It is. I'll call on.
How many calls we had on this?
Just the one.
Can you repeat last traffic?
Command from outside truck. We have a 24-foot ladder thrown on the outer side. Utilities have been shut off.
PD.
Victim coming out Delta side.
704, show me how to park 1.
10-4.
Everyone's surprised. We talked to the employees at the PA trains who have been outside for a while. They said they didn't see anything.
133, show me how to park. 311. Hey, just be advised, we're here at the station. I got my radio with me in case another call drops.
Repeat engine 1.
Medical and ICL.
EO, copy.
305, right.
It is.
AC 1990 dispatch. You can show me arrived at the facility. 10-4.
Can you repeat last traffic?
Put me on that call with you.
Go ahead and show
Show
me.
me at the PD.
Victim coming out Delta side. Copy.
Rob Sound, Legion 6311.
Checking the area. So far.
Hey, just be advised, we're here at the station. I got my radio with me in case another call drops.
Copy. Repeat engine 1.
back, y'all.
Out! Get out!
Charlie 150 for disturbance of progress at 910 Delane Drive. 910 Delane Drive, contact
On the ground!
Delta.
Hey, second one, come out! Second one, come out!
Show me clear Barnes and I'll be
Second guy, come on out! It's over, come on out, your hands up!
Go ahead,
Come
show me
out,
clear.
hurry up! And get on the ground! Get on the ground! On the ground. Dumpster. Get on the ground! Hands up. He's complying with orders. Hey, hold on. Hey, have him come back to us. Hey, crawl back. I don't know if it's anybody else. Crawl back. Crawl back. To my voice. Crawl back. Don't look at me. Crawl back. Both of y'all. All black. Crawl back. I know you're scared. Crawl back. Keep crawling. Hurry up. Keep crawling, keep crawling, keep crawling. Okay, you got it? Adam, go ahead. I got contact. I got...
Location?
I'm looking at CID. Victor Johnson, 8176.
We got two detained. OC Square. What's up, man? They was just hiding in shot cans, so he clear. They wouldn't come out. So it was clear bars and I'll be able to They can't run out. I don't know. I'm scared to look because it's fucking spicy. Hey, it's spicy.
I think they got a police officer's car. There's a full gun belt in there.
Hey, I like that OC. Shit spicy, ain't it?
Bro, want to stop it.
Probably had a bridge plaza.
What you need?
4094.
Copy that, you're Wilmington out on the Delta side. You're understanding the secondary search.
coming out on the third floor. What crews are they attached to?
She's clear. Charlie 125. 2110 W Kansas.
Thanks, Nick. What was the name of the RP?
169.
205, man.
I have the ID for that student.
We're yielding at
4094 9528 4094 9528. Captain of the housekeeper on location.
You say 2500 are coming out on the third floor?
326.
Cobra time.
What crews are they attached to?
She's clear.
priority.
Charlie 110, Charlie 150, I can show you clear.
Driver, exit the vehicle.
105. I call you if you're ready. I'll be the technician out there.
Exit the car with your hands up, Marcus.
Clear ID.
5-8, we're taking off southbound Capitol.
Charlie 150, you're going to turn out for backup Charlie 180
Taking off southbound Capitol.
for the suspicious person. 169 for disregarding contact.
207, man.
69, I have the ID for that student.
Going westbound Trosper.
Okay, 10-4.
Westbound Trosper.
Off the roundabout. Still westbound.
Westbound through the roundabout.
Looks like we're I-5 south.
10-4.
326-456. 326-456. And he was suspended. He went home.
This bike from Angel 6.
137, 153, and the third is at 5926.
Traffic, he's in the far right lane.
5926 Delta, contact audio.
Received, continuing with east 100 light traffic, far right lane.
Received, East 50 parking lot.
Approaching 900 medium traffic. 5836, I'm just ahead of you. Sounds good. He's split lanes. He's going to cause a wreck here.
Reporting party.
RCC,
36, you take the pursuit since you're marked.
So first stays on airline on 29 Renzino.
36, still light traffic. For a week. Passing 99, speeds of 100. Light traffic passing 99, speeds around 100.
Wow. But actually the system idles at 60 watts, and when we kick off a run and start pulling some inference on our 7702 Epic system with 512 gigabytes of RAM, it is topping out at 260 watts. So it's not really that bad at all. And be sure to keep some fans on the RAMs, and you can check out the rest of this video at the link below. Running DeepSeek 671B locally surely must eat up a tremendous amount of power. This person thinks that it might eat up even a whole kilowatt. Oh wow. But actually the system idles at 60 watts, and when we kick off a run and start pulling some inference on our 7702 Epic system with 512 gigabytes of RAM, it is topping out at 260 watts. So it's not really that bad at all. And be sure to keep some fans on the RAMs, and you can check out the rest of this video at the link below. Running.
36, just go for a pit if you can. We're southbound case now.
Go ahead.
Receive.
Let me grapple him. Fine, grapple.
Forward. 5-3's calling in. We're just south of Midtown on case. Yeah.
Receive vehicle crash, Midtown in case.
Correction, we're still rolling. That's a grapple.
Still rolling, flying the grapple.
50-foot bails, let the dog go.
Over.
My grapple, bro. Grapple at 1642.
Victor call Sam 966 somewhere.
1014 transit individual.
Copy, curved in.
Monkey, show me your fucking hands. You're gonna get bit. You're gonna get bit. Watch that guy. Good boy, Asher. Watch that guy. Watch that guy, Asher. Yeah, watch that guy.
Cameron needs to get to work before 12.
Wait, too ready.
I don't know. Hold on. 10-4. Correction on the plate 9986.
Item 110, can you with the 440 for the man down the incoming operating
Player 1, I'm in the school zone.
He's going to the gym, so I have to pick him up now, and at least have it okay.
Go ahead.
You okay? He just hit my car! Yes, he did. I'm stuck, I can't get out!
1014 transit individual.
He's running into the woods! Get on the ground! I'll shoot you! Get on the ground!
You have no right.
Get on the ground! Get on the ground! I'll shoot you! Lay the down! Yes, I will.
Right now. I'm
Get on the ground! Get on the ground! Lay down!
Get on your feet!
Lay down!
Down!
Hold Lisa. Sure. I want my attorney right now. I want my attorney. Don't for nothing. I'm not. You guys should trap me. You guys should trap me.
Put your hands on
right now. My attorney right now.
Voice calls. In this example, I've got 2 IP phones using voice over IP or voice. We're going to capture the traffic from these phones and then replay it using Wireshark. Now I'm going to show you multiple ways of doing this. In the first example, I'll use a network tap that allows me to tap traffic in the network. I'll also show you how to use Kali Linux and run a man-in-the-middle attack so that we can capture traffic between these 2 phones. Now in this example, I'm using FreePBX running within a virtual machine on this laptop. So as you can see here, I'm running FreePBX within VMware, and I can connect to the IP address of the FreePBX server 192.168.1.243, and I've got 2 telephone numbers configured, 1000 and 1001. So as an example, I could phone 1001 from that phone, and a call is established. Testing, testing, testing. A call has been made between this phone and this phone. We can therefore successfully set up a call between these 2 phones, which have registered to FreePBX. Okay, so let's start with the first example using a network tap. In this example, the phones and the FreePBX server are connected to a Cisco switch. So you can see that they're all connected to the switch, and the switch is providing power to the phones. The problem with trying to capture any kind of traffic from a switch is the switch doesn't forward the traffic out of all ports like a hub would. So in this example, we need a network tap or something to intercept the traffic. We could also use a span port or mirror port on the switch, or use something as simple as a hub to see the traffic. So we need some kind of way to receive the traffic. As mentioned, I'll also show you how to run a man-in-the-middle attack using ARP poisoning on Kali Linux. But in this first example, I'm going to simply use Wireshark on Windows on this laptop. That laptop is connected to the network tap so that we can capture traffic. So as an example, if I run Wireshark on the laptop, we should be able to capture traffic. Now the first thing we need to do is make sure that we capture traffic from the right interface. In my example, it's going to be Ethernet 5, which has no IP address at the moment. It's 169.254.7240. So in other words, we're using a linked local address. No IP version 4 address has been allocated on that interface. That's because the network tap is simply sending traffic to the monitor port. No traffic can be sent into the network so that that PC can get an IP address. So it's not going to be able to get an IP address from a DHCP server because the monitor port simply sends traffic out of that port, doesn't allow traffic to be received or sent from that port. So on Ethernet 5, we can capture traffic. I'll filter for IP version 4 traffic. So IP, we can see a bunch of traffic being sent into the network, TLS, a whole bunch of other traffic. But what I'll simply do here is search for SIP or Session Initiation Protocol. SIP is the protocol used between the phones and the PBX or Private Branch Exchange, or in this example, FreePBX, for call setup, call teardown, etc. We're already seeing some messages from various devices. So in this example, we're seeing traffic between the server. FreePBX has an IP address of 192.168.1.243 and various phones. So we can see options and status information. Okay, so what I'll do is restart this capture. What I'll do now is set up a call between the phones again. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Very exciting call between 2 phones. Okay, so call was set up between those 2 phones. We can see information here like ringing, trying, ringing, etc. There's an invite message to set up the call, etc. And then at the end, we have a bye message when the call is torn down. So just to make it clear about the setup, this is a FreePBX server that's installed within VMware. It's a brand new installation.
Get on the ground. Stop moving.
731-759-7338.
Hey, stay lethal. I'm going left.
759-7338.
Hey, just be supportive.
Your car parked in front of the location. Been there for 4 to 5 months.
I'm gonna keep the eyes.
Have a coffee when you're ready.
It's 4895 FM 665.
Another full marking. Give me over 4026 commercial. There's some line sound back there.
I think he went into apartment. I can't see.
320.
Yeah, 2425 Milo Street, 2525 Milo. Party's going to be in Matthew. Call back 361-759-7338. 361-759-7338. Maybe for a black passenger car parked in front of the location. You know, it's been there for like 4 to 5 months. Vehicle does not run. It's going to be parked near a tree.
That might just be fine for you. You're looking to be in for 4895 FM 665.
Push it my way. 4895 FM 665. 10-4,
38 out of 1.
Engine 6, engine 18.
Copy, you're going to do a solo summary. Aquí estoy cerquita de ese lugar, pero ¿a dónde lo voy a llevar?
Park 6, Park 1.
Hey, look at which day you want to day 2 or day 1?
Sure, we'll be back out at the primary.
Yeah. It's 2 day 1. Engine 6 from engine 18.
Go ahead.
Go to mobile.
Too much more.
That's 13140. They're saying that the middle left, they didn't get a direct he's in a wheelchair. So,
18, could you send me the tip back for Humble from Myers to Walmart, please?
Police.
Oh my God.
Hey, how you doing, man?
My daughter's scared. She's like, she don't know what's going on.
No, are you okay?
Yeah.
All right, I'm Officer McGee. Detective wants to talk to you guys. Yeah.
Sure, we'll be back out at the primary.
Where? No, hold on. Here, man. Where is he? No, hold on. No, so I can talk to you. Is he in his room or where? Okay, in the back? Alright, cool. Just don't close the door on me. You can go get him if you want. Here, don't close the door on me, please. Please, don't close the door. He's inside the house in the back room, apparently sleeping. Mom has opened the door for us. Is there any dogs?
Sure.
It's 21.
He's an obvious 32. If we will make contact back with the same area, lines down, we're going to check for safety.
Here.
No.
Ma'am, I have a warrant for him. Stop. For you, yes.
Around 18.
Come on.
No, what the hell is going on?
Shots fired! Shots fired! Don't touch your gun!
It's unloaded. Suicide my car.
9440, officer and Bob Start me back up.
I'll be switching campuses temporarily.
Hey, hold him on. That's right. Flip him. Hey, gun right there behind. Don't run.
Okay.
9440 broadcast.
Okay.
We have him in custody. Shots fired. Enter through the alley.
Are there any officers injured?
Negative. One firearm recover.
Clear 1138.
Bravo 110, clear.
Go for it.
145, I'm clear. I'm going to head to Driscoll drop off equipment. 21 is not showing nothing yet. Dispatch from engine 6. Check 1 to dispatch for a radio check. Charlie 125, billing info.
4135. Put me on another call.
Well, no, she happened to be here because we got a call, like some pounding on the door or something from one of the neighbors. Is everything good, or? Hey, turn around, face me real quick. Hey, what do you got in your pants? Let me see your hands. Seriously, let me see your hands. Let me see your hands. Let me see your hands. Out. Come here. Get down here now. Let me see your hands. Don't reach for that. Do not reach for that. Do not reach. Drop. Shots fired. I've been hit, dude.
21 is not showing nothing yet.
Shots fired. We need cars to our location.
Dispatch from engine 6.
What's your car number?
904. Shots fired. Black metal gun. I've been hit. I don't know if it's in my vest.
They're saying they're seeing your life. They're saying they're on the outside.
Let me see your hands.
Agent 6, we're going to have X6422 opposed. I'm sorry, really, she's going to have a blown transformer.
Let me see your hands! Let me see! Throw the gun out! Throw the gun out! Throw the gun out! No! Throw the gun out! Throw the gun out!
He'll be waving you guys down.
Throw the gun out!
195, we're running.
Get down on your face! Down on your face! Hands out! Hands out! Get your hands out! Other hand out!
I'm en route to shots fired.
Do not move!
This is Medic 3. We're en route
Do
to
not
facility
move!
for the 64-year-old male patient.
Do not move! Where are you hit?
Family practice over on Morgan.
Do not move!
Medic 220, they're right there, they're seeing your life. They're coming, they're saying they're on the opposite side. We have a blood pressure of 131 on 86. 40 to 68 heart rate. No,
don't, wait for them to get. Do not move!
He said he'll be outside. He'll be waiting you guys down.
Go upstairs! Go upstairs! Go upstairs! We're going, come here, go upstairs! Yes, he pulled the gun on me! Go back! Keep it! Don't move! Do not move! Do not move! Do not move! Do not move! Come here, move it! Hands! Hands! That, give me your other hand! Cuff him, please. There's the gun right there. Right there on the ground. I got hit. I don't know if I'm hit, but something hit me in the vest. Jerry!
17, injured on the scene for a seizure. 7001 Yorktown, unit number 2.
You got it? I'm going to check you out.
Action Center at 7001 Yorktown. Area 416. Shoreline, this is Medic 3. We're about to facility code 1 for the 64-year-old male patient. Currently A-North on 4, 2615. Patient's coming from corporate family practice over on Morgan. Was doing a follow-up check when he became slightly unresponsive. Just had some facial weakness as well as pain on his left shoulder and his neck area. Current vitals are as follows. We have a blood pressure of 131 on 86. Core lead shows 68 heart rate, no activity. Setting at 96% on room air. Temp of 97.5 and a sugar of 137.
Clear. Shoreline clear.
It looks like they were taken to your last Monday. Looks like what they're saying.
It looks like the RP disconnected the line. Saying that she was trying to get her stuff to leave the location. Sounded like she was
I have the 911. What's the address to your emergency?
I'm at the Chick-fil-A 33rd and Broadway. This is about a gentleman who has been exposing himself to minors. He's been identified by a couple of our guests here.
Is he still there now?
Correct. He is still here. He is eating currently. He looks like he's wearing what he was wearing in the picture that was posted on y'all's Instagram.
Frank 696 533. He's going to be in the men's restroom. Hey. We're gonna go over here and talk outside real quick, right? We're just gonna go ahead and talk. We're just gonna go ahead and talk out. We're just gonna talk outside for a second so we can get away from people.
Okay. We'll be at 2823. This one has a birthday.
Hey, you have an ID with you?
Stop! Stop, you can say!
718, radio check.
Turn over! Turn over your stomach, can you get it again? Roll over! On your stomach!
Airport, thank you.
Put your belly back! Behind your back!
Check 181 northbound near Mariana for a 2-vehicle crash. Over at 3500. Rangers.
1237. 123. 123.
Fire dispatch to Indian 6.
314. 123. Show me back at Christopher's, please. Okay.
We're making contact with AEP now.
It's Green Meadow, we're turning on at the driftwood. Green Meadow to driftwood. Spin around. Okay, looks like you crashed out.
Good crash down. Out of 140 route.
Driftwood.
AC 933, alright?
Similar. 85, tell me number of qualifications.
Driftwood, Westview, I think it is.
181
Still eastbound on Driftwood, coming off the Drake. Speeds are 46. No traffic on AEP now. We're gonna go down to Arboretum.
So was the operating thing and what was the first name?
6820, we're out team.
Still eastbound Arboretum.
Yes, traffic mile 50.
Ready, 3's arriving, 1.2.
Please stop! Stop! Get on the ground right now!
Showing up car, 181 and Latinka should be inside the city.
What's that?
Yeah, he passed out pretty hard.
Yeah, we're good.
145 arriving, Driscoll. Level 8 civil.
Karen 02 Naples is on.
Park 7 Full Park.
131.
140, I'm in the area.
Anyway, she was sent home by the nurse. She was refusing to leave. So she went ahead and
Location, can you tell me what student 369793? It was a verbal. There was no physical. I'll be with AP Jones right now. Come on.
145 arriving, Driscoll.
Communications being access to GNHD.
The exit on Walker is westbound. It's a white Dodge Ram pickup. Southbound on Walker. Southbound on Walker.
So you're southbound Walker?
He's going to come back northbound on Walker. Northbound.
They're northbound Walker.
the Casey's gas station parking lot. Now Johnny is still in the parking lot. Out to the service road.
You want to tell him? This is 3.
Off the curb, going back. West on 240.
EAP thing floors 1, 2, 3, and 4 control.
Still westbound.
626.
26.
Still westbound, passing west, 240 westbound.
Cant status.
Okay, speed truck. Still light traffic for 240, we're about 28 mile an hour, still westbound. Going back.
Be 1041, unit 2258, starting lodge 10008, 10008.
On TDI now.
173, show me how that came.
50 mile an hour, still westbound.
21 degrees. 91824. Yes, sir. We'll be transporting code 1, spawn south, heading route at 0.
Still westbound, passing western, 240.
33-year-old female.
1503.
Go ahead. Update speed truck.
21 degrees. All right.
Being up for manpower for bariatric patients. It's going to be a 908 decoder. 908. They do have a hardware hospital already.
240 and 90.
Beginning transport.
You're on the road.
Favor, code 1, beginning mileage 0.0.
Lower 10-2.
Headquarters, she's out, she's 10-4.
I'm good. 585 for Horizon, yeah.
334 10-4.
We're reaching facility code
one with a 33-year-old female. Patient has an unknown doctor. She's alerted already at the time.
Extra 1 headquarters, show Lisa 12 out of the city, and rush to the CPI, and while maintaining supervisory control.
This afternoon lasted 3 minutes.
Disease 8008 and 3031 McCardle. 3003.
We're going to need a sound to block. We got a lot of debris on the sound lines as well.
Temperature was 98.3.
Robert,
Airport 21. Clear line side show David. Clear line side David. 321 recent one.
Lincoln 12 Adam 11. Will you come take care of that, and then I'll use your camera.
2250
Zero.
Dispatch, show us beginning transport, spawn flavor, code 1, beginning mileage 0.0.
15.
Short order ground duty, 3829 US 77 over. Cal Island, Settle 1800.
Communications Officer 24 arriving at 14G.
Hello? I need a police on 12 on Shaner on 711. There's a, I don't know if he's drunk or something. He has a knife and he was kind of threatening his wife, the cashier. I'm just a customer.
Listen, 12 and Shaner, 711. Is he a white male, black male?
706.
White male.
What color shirt is he wearing?
White shirt.
Hey! Put your hand! Put him down! Put him down! Put him down! Put them down now! Put him down! Put him down! Put the knife down! Put it down! Just put it down, man! Nobody wants to hurt you. Put him down! Put him down! Nobody wants to kill you. Nobody wants to kill you. Don't do it. Don't do it, man. Just put it down. Just put it down. Just put it down. Just put... Oh. Drop it! Drop it! Drop the knife! Drop the knife! You have it? No, it's gone. It's gone. Hold on. Hold someone. Hold someone. Hold legs. Hold legs.
002 at 12 and
Okay. He's got him, so he's unconscious.
Lots of blood, guys. Get some gloves on.
Okay.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Anybody else inside hurt?
Okay.
Good taste. There was that one. Another one.
Can someone open the gate, please?
Inform.
613 or so.
Airport 21, Edward. Edward, 12 o'clock.
13.
Good 8. She's been released to an address in Skidmore.
4135 traffic.
The other tire doesn't look it looks just as bad. My leg! I'm gonna call rescue for him. Put on the brake! Step on the brake! 10-477. Have one 25-year-old Bravo Mike playing with leg pain. One Lucy Mike passed out. And you guys all right? Can you hear me? Is he okay up there? Yeah. Come on. You good? You got Rusty coming for you, alright?
I wasn't Shut up. Looking at it. Like a giant.
Air 420. Was the medics okay that man down?
Air 420. Five nine six. 51951. Where's your story?
7-1 to dispatch.
I want to be taken.
10-4.
7-1. Sir, I'm showing 10-8 coming out here.
Step over there, man. Put on my bumper. What you doing back over there at Dollar General?
I came from behind right here.
I didn't ask you that. What are you doing at the Dollar General?
I was coming from behind here, so I wasn't doing anything. I'm just
You've been standing up there by the ice machine. Don't.
It's Christmas. I'm just trying to
I
get
know
home.
what day it is. Don't
Yes,
stand
sir.
here and blow smoke up my ass.
Yes, sir.
You know you're trespassed from there. You've been told multiple times.
I just walked through. I ain't even going to the store, sir. I'm just walking.
You can't be on the property.
Yes, sir. I'm going to my mom's.
Turn
I'm
around.
going to go to my mom's.
Turn around. Put your hands on that.
Sir, I'm going to go to my
Put your
mom's.
hands on the bumper.
Sir, I'm
now.
not trespassed. I'm not trespassed. You can ask him. Sir, you can ask him. I'm not trespassed, sir. I promise you. I didn't do anything, sir.
Give me your hand,
I didn't do anything. Please. 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 I didn't do anything. You can ask him. You can ask him. You can ask him, sir. I didn't do anything. Get on your belly. I didn't do anything, sir. Get on your belly. You can ask him. You can ask him. I didn't do anything.
7-1 to dispatch.
Give me your hands.
I didn't do anything.
Give me your hands. Give me your hands.
80, 81. Contact Miriam. She's saying that there's a mailing and a common transferring
Your hands.
Sir, I'm showing 10-8 coming out here on 27.
I'm gonna take.
Can you tell me what road that belongs to? 10-18.
I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything. Oh, please, I didn't do anything. You can ask him, sir.
145, 131, or 125.
Please, I didn't do anything.
Where's your taser?
I just asked him.
3167.
91 miles. I didn't do anything.
Drive study.
Sir, I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything. Brother, please. I plead the blood of Christ.
31.
I plead the blood of Christ. I plead the blood of Christ. And I forgive me for everything I've done. Father, Father, forgive me. Father, forgive me. Father, forgive me. I'm so Lord, I give you praise, Spirit. Lord, you go.
Stand by for the extension.
You can call. I didn't do anything. You can call him.
Oh, yo, roll over.
I didn't do anything.
144, 10.
I didn't. I'm innocent. I didn't. You can ask the people. You can ask the people. So I didn't do anything. I'm innocent.
145, I'm arriving, Miller. 145, 131, or 125.
The power just came back up. Did everybody go home already, or you still have students there? Okay, I'm sorry, your radio doesn't transmit.
Double.
Stand by for the extension.
I'm telling you right now, we're gonna have to move because this is not gonna be good. Eshawn, bro, give me my little cousin.
Around me, being around my child.
Okay, I'll read you the exact conditions, okay?
Around my child.
Okay?
Because I'm not the one that's there. I haven't been there. What do you mean?
Eshawn, I'll explain everything to you once you step out.
You told him he's got the bond conditions, right?
Yes. What's up?
You told him the new bond conditions?
I'm trying to explain it to him right now. Make that make sense. You cannot, bro.
The power just came back up.
I know
Did everybody go home already, or you still have students there?
As a man, bro, you gonna have to deal with this, bro.
Can you do me a favor and step in there and let me
He's not even in a car seat, Sean. What are you doing? Oh my God.
Okay, I'm sorry. Your radio doesn't sound familiar.
Stop yelling at him. Stop yelling.
That's what court's for. That's what court's for, okay?
Eshawn, listen.
I'm not doing that.
Right.
I'm not doing that.
You know about the bond conditions, right?
Yes, I do know about it.
So
okay, I didn't violate my bond.
You did, though.
No, I didn't.
Okay, so listen, it was...
I've been at my end.
Listen.
I didn't violate my bond.
You were here earlier today.
No, I wasn't.
It was updated and lean.
Okay, I've been at my end.
Listen.
Even if I was here, I've been at my end.
On the 5th
Which
of
is
this
2
month.
doors down from her.
The 5th of this month.
They said I can't be at her address. Listen, I know my bond conditions.
Right.
They say I can't be at her address.
Yep.
Which is
reducing code.
Correct.
Correct. My aunt stays 2 doors down. I did it. I had no contact with her. They dropped my son off to my aunt.
Yelling isn't going to help.
Okay, well, y'all trying to say I violated my bond, and I didn't.
We have probable cause to believe that you violated your bond, okay?
So I'm not doing it.
You are.
I haven't been at her house, so I haven't violated my bond.
He's already explained to you. Yelling isn't going to help.
All right, well, I haven't been at her house, so I haven't violated my bond. Therefore, you guys are here for no reason.
It's a reason.
I haven't violated my bond.
Stop and listen for a second. Just listen to me for a second. Listen, we have probable cause to believe you violated your bond. You are under arrest for a bond violation, okay? You are under arrest, okay? So if you can... You know... Listen! You know how it works. If you refuse, you're going to get a...
You have to kill me because I ain't break the law.
You're getting a resisting charge. Okay? We will take you out of the car. Okay? Unlock the door. I told you you're under arrest for a bond violation. Okay? Stop the car right now. Is it drive?
Yeah, he keeps changing gears. I don't want to break the window because the kids...
I know. Break the back window and see if you can... We're going to break your window and take you out of the car.
Yeah.
We're breaking your window and taking you out. We're going to break your window and drag you out of the car unless you unlock the door right now.
Bro?
I told you, you're under arrest.
All right, I hope y'all ready for that, bro, because y'all kicked my window in. I'm not going down. It's going to be more than just a resisting of arrest, bro. You're going to have to take me out this bitch in a body bag, I promise you.
Unlock the car.
Y'all going to have to kill me.
Unlock it.
Y'all going to have to kill me. Y'all better run my record. Y'all going to have to kill me. If y'all hurt my son in the process, I promise you. I'm going to
unlock the car.
I'm going to do something to one of y'all.
Unlock the car right now.
I'm going to do something to
unlock it right now. Unlock the car.
Put the kid down.
Scott, can you get your car behind him and block him in any way? You guys, all you guys need to go inside right now. Okay?
Hey, guys, please.
The individual, this one is Anthony Pena, 12/26/2003. Not going to be this year.
Unlock the car.
Fuck you, all this for what?
We told you you're under arrest, John.
Because I have my child?
No, because you violated your bond.
How did I violate my bond, bro?
We already told you.
I haven't been nowhere but at my aunt, so how?
We told you.
No.
Okay.
Wow, you're telling me a lie.
Your aunt already told me she hasn't seen you all day. She already told me that.
We already talked to everyone, Ishan.
You're saying I've been at her house and I haven't.
We already told you.
You're saying I've been
We
at
have
her house
probable
and I
cause to
haven't.
arrest you for a bond violation.
Okay, you already talked to everybody, but I haven't been at her house though.
Airport
You already
20
talked
rescue
to her.
one.
Obviously, you couldn't find me
Come over
earlier,
here.
so I haven't been at her house. What do you
Well,
mean?
you know that's not true.
I do know that's true.
Okay.
I haven't been at her house. So what do you mean?
You violated your bond, and
You're
you're going to
talking
jail,
about
okay?
violation.
And now you're being charged with resisting. This is a felony, you know that,
You're talking
okay?
about bond violation. I haven't been at her house.
On Crestwood near the
Okay.
water, he's saying that he is armed and he's using
Oh, so you're
Yes.
with my son?
You're going to jail, yes.
With my son?
Yes.
Alright,
Because you're putting your son in danger right now.
no, how?
Last
I
chance.
moved my car?
Last chance.
How? I haven't moved my car. How am I putting my child in
Listen,
danger?
because you keep putting it in drive in reverse, driving around. You're holding your son when I told you you're going to jail. You're trying to use him as a shield.
I'm not using my child as a shield at all.
So let's be a
You're
man.
just not giving me an explanation.
We're not giving you a choice.
In the time, no, you're not giving me an explanation, and you're telling me
did.
a lie. You're telling me I've been in her house. How have I been in her house?
We talked to the witnesses.
You
You were
guys
there.
came earlier.
They were
You guys
contacted
came earlier.
earlier.
Obviously, I see you
That's
guys.
probable cause.
No, but listen.
I'm going to
you
break
guys
your window.
came
Are you going to unlock the
literally-
door, yes or no? I'm about to break your window. Are you going to unlock the door, or I'm going to smash your window open?
And then you have your son.
Are you going to unlock
Think about
it?
Yeah, because you're putting my son in danger by
I'm going to
breaking that
smash your window open.
Then unlock it.
Then unlock the door.
Unlock the door.
Then unlock the door. Or I'm going to smash your window open, and we're going to pull you out.
I'm going to tase you first, and then we're going to drag you out.
I'm telling you, bro.
No, I'm telling you.
No, you guys
You don't have a choice.
No, because listen.
You don't have a choice, Ishan. There's nothing to listen to. We're done.
I understand that, but you're telling me that
You don't understand it.
Yes, I do.
You're still holding the gun.
I
Put your child down and open the door.
Listen.
Open the door.
Can you just listen? Because I
No.
have like literally. I'm
Are
trying
you
to
going
obey
to
this
open
shit,
the door?
bro. I'm trying to obey this shit.
Are you going to open the door?
Yes, bro. I'm going to open
Then
the door
open
for
it.
you.
Now.
But listen, I'm trying to obey this shit,
Back up.
bro.
If you're going to open
I'm trying to obey this
Open the
shit.
door.
over there, so
Bro, I'm trying to obey this shit.
Set your son down over there and open the door. And now. Now.
Listen, bro, like, no.
Do it now.
I literally have bond papers right here.
Open it.
I'm literally trying to obey this shit, bro.
Then open it. Let's look at him.
You're trying to let you what?
Let us look at him. Open the door and come out here.
Right here, bro. Right here. I'm gonna grab him right here. Literally bond papers for me just going to court to fifth. That says I can't be around her.
Right.
I haven't lived
That's what you're under arrest for.
I haven't been around her though.
You're at
You
the
have probable
address.
cause to know that you're around.
I haven't been around her.
Last chance,
I got my
Ishan.
son, bro.
You trying to
Last
break
chance.
your window? Are you opening the door?
You're gonna
Yes
get
or no?
you're gonna get tased. You're gonna get tased right through the window.
He's gonna fucking tase you. Open the door.
Open it now.
Bro, I'm trying to spend time with him.
Open it.
Bro, I can't spend time with my fucking son.
I got one of your guys.
Put your son down now.
What do you mean?
Put your son down.
Bro, I'm trying to spend time with my son. Bro, sorry, bro. So these papers don't matter.
Open the door.
These papers don't matter.
Open the door.
Bro, so these papers don't matter. This is what you're telling
Is there
me.
a lock there that you can
So
pop
these
that?
papers don't matter.
Look, can you, like when you pop it, can you unlock the door?
I can't see it.
Tell me to put the taser down. So these papers don't matter, bro. So these
Get out of
papers
here.
don't matter.
You're gonna go to jail too. Yes. Because you're interfering. Get out of here.
No, okay, the time for you, okay.
Go. You're interfering. You're gonna go to jail. Go.
My bond right here.
Get out of the car.
My bond right
Are you gonna get out or no?
You gonna get out of the car?
My bond's right here, bro. My bond's right here, bro. My bond's right here.
Put your son down.
My bond's right here.
Put your son down now.
Call Charles Frank 0916. Call Charles Frank 0916.
Have Scott do it.
Scott, do it.
Yeah.
Hey, do it on your side.
Do it on your side, because the kid's over here. Kirsch, go over there with him. Yeah.
4185 location. He's not actually there. He just wanted a unit to go to a local AOB permit. He wanted
If you could hit the back and reach in and get the door.
Bro, this is a jail.
Unlocked. Either unlock, the handle's right there. The handle's right there next to the B pillar.
This is fucking injustice.
Just unlock the door so we can smash your window.
Injustice for what?
Unlock the door or we're going to have to smash your window.
This is fucking injustice, bro.
It's not. It's a condition from a judge, okay?
It's injustice. The judge said I couldn't be around her.
Okay.
This is injustice.
You know what your conditions are. You can't be at the house. You're under arrest. That decision is not changing.
I haven't been around her, bro.
Listen, that decision is not changing. You can't talk your way out of it. You are going to jail tonight.
I have not been around her. I have not been around her.
You are putting your child in this position. Okay? This is on you. This is on you.
Unlock it!
Alright, hit it. Hit the window. Hit the window. Tase him!
Tase him! Tase him!
Pop this one too. Pop this window. Shut your eyes.
933, go ahead.
91826 for 1043.
Stop! It's going! I will get it myself! Please, I got it! No! Oh, y'all got my son! Bitch! Get up!
What do you need? There's other arm.
Ah, fuck! Oh, shit!
I think I'm stabbed.
I'm stabbed!
So am I.
Oh, fuck!
Oh, 321, get medical here now. I think we were stabbed.
I need to put a tourniquet on. I need to put a fucking...
Hey, get Sally now.
I got it.
Safe! Get Scott! Scott! I need to tourniquet on.
I got him.
Steve! Steve, get Sally! Hey, we're single four.
I can't get this cuff on.
Start. Jackson North.
I got it. You're good. I got it.
Copy 045.
321. We're gonna need at least 2 rigs.
Ain't it?
You good?
I don't know.
Where?
Lower left. You good? You good?
We got
He's handcuffed. Get up.
Go.
Take it tighter.
You want me to let him go with him?
Yes.
Get up.
Yeah, but we're going to confirm on the arm.
You got it. Lock your car. Brent.
That's my car.
You want me to fly? Hey, look. Hey, my key.
Whose is that?
Okay. 4583-0470. Repeating 4583-0470.
Yeah. I'm taking
We transport 37 to the hospital.
You are under arrest for a bond violation.
Bro, they say you're under arrest. You're do that crummy night and deal with it. You're gonna have arraignments the next day. Just deal with it.
Listen, you know how it works. You're gonna get arrested.
I'm gonna stay right here. I'm not gonna say nothing else. I'll be quiet. I just look. My little cousin's right here. That's my blood. Okay. Anything extra happens with my cousin in the driver's seat, y'all do anything extra?
We ain't doing nothing extra, man. We're just the less people that we got around here, the better. Man, can you please wait up on the sidewalk for me?
Nephew, let me take him. Let me take him. Okay, okay. Let me take him. Let me take him. Let me take him.
I told you you're under arrest for a bond violation. Okay?
Is there any way you can pop his hood?
We can't.
No.
Stop the car right now. Let's drive.
It's in park.
He's not gonna pull
I don't want to.
He's not gonna pull off.
We're gonna break your window and take you out of the car.
Yeah, man,
If you do that, look, I'm asking you right now, if you break that window, one of them better unlock that door so I can grab my nephew. Instantly.
We're gonna get him out of there, but I need you to wait up there, man.
Instantly.
We can't hurt.
That's fine. I mean, nothing extra will happen. That's fine.
Okay, just please wait up on the sidewalk.
No!
Yeah, man, man.
Get
Night 14 on scene. Night 14 on scene.
Hey, I need you guys backed up. I need you guys out of the way.
For this person, it has
Reminder at 4 New Southport. It's going to be a two-vehicle accident. One's going to be a Jeep, the other is going to be a lesser.
Oh, vacation clears.
Colors, the lesser, there's no case number or anything on the call. Let me see if I can get with two.
For this person or the one person?
I only have for the one.
Can you do a back window, please, with my
I'm working on it, man.
Okay.
I know, man. I know. I don't want to get glass in baby's face.
Yeah, hey, yeah. Give a punch? Oh, perfect.
Yes. You're going to jail, yes. Yes.
3, 2, 1.
Because you're putting your son in danger. Hey, man.
This CO for this person, it has
Okay? So let's be a man. We're not giving you a choice. I did it. I'm going to break your window. You're going to unlock your door, yes or no? I'm going to break your window.
Do they have a picture associated with that we can request?
You have your son right there. Make the right clause. Ishan, you have your son. Make the right clause.
Unlock it. Then unlock the door. Unlock the door. Then unlock the door. Or I'm going to smash the window open. We're going to pull you out. I'm going to take you first, and then we're going to drag you out. No, I'm telling you. You don't have a choice. You don't have a choice, John. There's nothing to listen to. We're done.
Can I hear me?
You don't understand it.
145, 123.
to the back of service, yes, this is only.
All freaking good.
205-321, do they have the same deal number?
Are you going to open the door?
Ops 24, Edward.
Are you going to open the door?
123.
Then open it. Now.
If you're going to open that door,
Get on the sidewalk.
Going to Walmart.
Can you guys get him back on the sidewalk?
Dispatch, do they have a picture associated with that we can request?
Dispatch, 320.
Last chance, you got it. Last chance, your window. Are you opening the door? No.
Yeah, we can do that and then
Hey, don't do that with my nephew right there, because I'm opening the walk out. I swear to God, you tase him, if you tase him with my nephew in his lap, we will have a problem. I do not care. What do you mean? He has a fucking kid in his hand, and he's gonna fucking
Ops 24, David.
I'll blow your shit out, bro. What the fuck you mean? That's my nephew right there, bro. What the fuck you mean?
Step it up.
Right or wrong? I'm gonna go to jail because you do so wrong.
No, he has a kid in his hand. Wait a minute, you're not yelling at me because y'all come to my house every time.
We will have a problem. I'm here for my fucking cousin. Go to jail. Then take me. No. Take me, please. No, take me, please. Go in the house.
It's not my one question.
Door, bro. Open the door.
Yeah, well, he's been taking phone. Give me a court call.
Make that make sense.
Hey, I'm waiting for Steve. Steve's coming up. This window, back or front? Sarge, back or front? Do you see an unlock? Can you see an unlock in the back on the back door? Okay, Jake, you see an unlock? No. No, I don't.
Unlock the door. We're gonna have to smack it. Nah, this is from a judge. Okay. You know what you did.
Where you at? Okay, Steve's here. All right, good. No. Steve, just eyes on it. Eye on it. Head on a swivel. What? Nope.
Communication
Unlock it! Unlock it!
G-gate open.
Hey.
So I can put the gun, so I can turn the gun off. Grab my baby! Grab my baby! Grab my baby! Turn the key off. I'm fucking sad.
Station 2, 123, smoking ground,
Where's second floor?
location parlor. Unknown room number.
Give me a second.
Station 1, US 181.
I can't come on.
Go ahead. Adam 911 hang up requesting law enforcement. 401 East Pecan. 401 East Pecan tap. No problem. Possibly disturbance. So 270 right? Yes, sir. He's at 522 Harrison. 10-4. Thank you.
14 calls out.
Yes, but not to be aware the mail is intoxicated. There is a weapon in the home. 115. He advised, he just stated that he would choose them as they come in. Unit at the domestic, be aware that the male does have his weapon itching it.
10-4, what's his name?
About the cooking tonight, any cooking noise. Similar to I'm on the phone with the victim. Partner's on the phone with the male.
Yes, sir. We're going to be transporting code 1 to south, beginning mileage 00.
Come here. Come on.
I will play your wife.
Drop it.
Yeah, no, you
Drop it.
You think I have a boy?
Can you please show engine 91 and 01 post? 126 radio check and sending from the yard.
64 status.
I have a good day.
That's cheating.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I ran this guy off. I'm clear.
Alright, you want to step it out for me? Because your mom's the one that called.
I don't know.
No, man, don't do that.
What's he called for? What's he called for, bro?
Yeah, come in units.
Oh, the other one, look at what's first. For what, bro? What happened? Bro, let me go!
Charlie 3, I'm in the back of the building. Oh,
let me go!
153. See the cancellation request from the alarm.
What happened, bro? What happened?
64 status.
What happened?
It's gonna be 222 Wood Street.
What's he called for?
Give me your hand.
What's he called for?
No. Give me your hand.
For what, bro?
Show me the Garcia.
10-4 Garcia.
450, show me how to clean them.
Yes, sir. Are you available to let in protect 14?
911, state your emergency.
Hi, this guy.
629.
I'm sorry?
Oh, he just hit my car.
Okay, let me get you to CHP 1 second.
He's going around. Yeah, he's definitely. Oh my God.
Okay.
So he almost hit somebody head on.
Almost
You guys, I'm sorry. He's going, all right, now he's going towards Fresno on the 41.
Okay,
going towards Coastal.
now from 49?
Yep. He's going to hit me again.
He's trying to hit you?
I'm sorry, man.
What road are you on?
Oh, he just slammed right into me.
Okay, what
He
road
just
are you?
wrecked
I
my
need to
car.
know what road you're on.
I'm not on the road, man. I'm in the middle of a fucking field. My car is totaled. Oh, my God. All right, I think we're heading down the hill, 425B. We're going. He's definitely going like 70 miles an hour.
Team Frank Robert, entry.
Yep, he just nicked a FedEx truck.
The RP team yes, sir. Are you available to let in protect north of 14G?
I got a one in there. Show me right. 39079.
629.
House 24, it's affirmative, I'm en route.
9079. 425B. He's bailing through a bunch of. Oh, stand by.
Stop right there!
Good luck, Bill.
Drop it, drop it, drop it, drop it! Drop it!
Midair shot, Charles 9. Shots fired, shots fired.
Drop the gun! Drop it! Over here! Put your hands out!
On your stomach.
Roll it on your stomach, now!
You got him? I'll cuff him.
Hey, stop right here, you're gonna get bit! Here, here, come on! Here! Here! Stop right here, you're gonna get bit! Stop it! Stop it! Over here! Drop the gun! Get down on the ground now! Over here! Put your hands out! Here.
Go for Charles 9. You can reduce it.
6371. 3163, 85 miles. George, Charles, 8986.
2020. Okay.
13665 T, apartment 204.
Air 4, I'll be around. House 24 under 14G.
Copy at Wisconsin 28.
4150.
Adam Zebra George 8051. Adam Zebra George 8051. Here at 990. Southbound.
Yeah, we live in Daily. Mary Zebra 6371.
Sample Wilson Daily.
3161 traffic.
Alright, he is not going down.
Old GoPro at Nile. George, Charles, George, 8986.
He just read the red line at Belmont.
66427 or Texas ID.
664, go.
Okay, do you know if I can recommend
Going behind Murphy gas station. Going over by the Burger Street. got a blue sweatshirt on, Under Armour.
Off 24 3 or 14 G.
Going back to the front of Burger Street.
Wait, sorry.
Getting ready to run out of gas. We'll be circling back to the temple.
Very good. Very landing. 102.
Get out! Put your hands behind your back! Hands behind your back right now! I got some. Stop resisting.
Relax.
Relax your arm.
And radio check, please.
104, taser deployed. We got one in custody.
Keep units in route.
Adam 110, can I get my event number? 179. Clear. 2505 010 613. Repeating. 2505 010 613.
Unit 6-302. Could you meet Mr. Hess in the back of the 200? 01B. On emergency. He's an escort.
129.
Right over here. Right over here. Patrolled. 12-10 traffic.
129.
Okay. I'm at the 4-way stop. Victory on Victory 7776. Victory on Victory 7776.
Cross Robert 92 traffic.
She'll see the only reason I'm stopping you is you have an improperly displayed front plate. You got some dark tint on the car. That's the only reason.
I don't have no 5% all the way around. Both of my places sitting there. The light plates. Yes.
Block 49, 28 from yard, and radio check, please.
Friend, my we had a misunderstanding. All my stuff in my car.
There's nothing illegal about that stuff.
I'm sorry. I apologize. I had using something around. 184. This one was just expired last month.
Okay. Do you have the original card?
I do like pull up on my cell phone.
Yeah, absolutely.
401B.
Is there any reason why you're not wearing a seatbelt?
State's gonna be in route.
Right now.
Your seatbelt's messed up?
No, I just really do it because sets the alarm. I'm so sorry.
No, I've already explained to you the reason for the stop. That was you weren't speeding.
No, I don't have a super dark intensity, but like the
You're mumbling, but what's up?
My address is 44. That's a trigger down or 77. Window down. I apologize. I don't have like full intensity. I'm so sorry.
Third, fourth, third, is radio sick and connect from the yard.
Okay, while you're pulling that up, on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being sober as a bird, 10 being drunkest you've ever been, where are you at in there?
One more time?
I'm
more than capable to
Yes,
drive.
10-4. Under the canopy?
I have nowhere to go, so I don't know my car to be told some kind of nervous.
Do you have a trooper available?
Okay, so where are you at on that scale? 1 being sober as a bird, like ready to go to church, and 10 being drunkest you've ever been.
EP40, we have transport available.
I got you. So that's not really an answer. It's just a number 1 to 10. You're a 1? You feel like you're 1 right now? Okay, are you willing to take some tests to make sure you can drive?
Honestly, I don't necessary.
Okay.
But it's, you know, I don't want to, honestly, because I'm.
I get it. There's nothing to be scared of right now. I don't believe that I've given you a reason to be scared or anything like that, or been rude to you or anything like that. I'm just trying to make sure you're good to operate the motor vehicle.
Yes, sir.
And so you're doing a lot of mumbling. I smell alcohol.
No, honestly,
excuse me, the odor of an alcoholic.
Honestly, sir, I'm so sorry. Like, honestly, I'm not gonna sit down and watch you do things like that. I had 2 shots today.
Transferring code 1 Northridge Regional, begin Monte.
2 shots all day long? You've only had 2 shots all day long?
I literally all.
Can we get your location?
My dog.
Gotcha. Okay. How long ago was your last shot?
Top right, 3579.
I don't want to call my boyfriend.
I got you.
137, let me know if I need to send confirmation. Yes, I'm coming up.
EP40, we have transport available.
I need to put you
That's
back in the
All
situation.
clear on there.
Okay.
40.
So you are not willing to take any of those tests to alleviate my concerns that you might be driving while intoxicated?
I don't want to, so it's not that I don't want to sit there and that's not saying like I'm so scared, so because I see it. Yes, accept that. I say.
Well, you don't have to apologize to me. I'm just trying to make sure you're good to drive. That's part of my job as a police officer.
So it's just like honestly,
so I'm not just going to take your word. That's not really how it works. You can agree to take the test, which is what you agree to do, you know, whenever you sign your driver's license and you first get your driver's license. That's part of implied consent. Or you can refuse to take the test, and then I can arrest you for refusal. Well, I don't think anybody really wants to get arrested.
Yeah, and I just pull them out insurance kind of thing.
Well, sure, yeah, that's what we've been waiting on. I said, well, you were trying to pull up your insurance because you answered this question, and then you failed to answer the question.
No, I didn't. I really answered it. I promise you, I'm so sorry. Like, I don't have a loud voice. Like, I promise you, I answered it. Like I said, I feel like I'm the one that I see the risk of concussions. I'm so sorry. I'm so worried. I promise you, I can speak.
Okay, so just to be clear, you are not willing to take any of the tests.
I'm tired.
Yeah, about 9/4/2007.
I'm not saying no. I just honestly.
2007. I got another 27 bar.
Sobriety test, and then there's a portable breath test. It's like a PBT. It's what you see on TV sometimes. You see people blowing it, and it's just designed to detect alcohol on the breath. Then there's standard field sobriety tests. There's the walk and turn, the one-legged stand. There's HGM, horizontal gaze nystagmus, which is a test of your eyes, in case you've ever seen that on TV.
But I'm really talking to the officer right now. I'm trying to my shots just spot.
Guile and Northman Campbell. It's going to be in reference to a power line that is lower than normal. Location? Or be advised that it's not working or causing issues at this time. If we could just get a full number one call them.
Are you still trying to pull insurance? I'm asking. You're fine. Okay. Any firearms in the car, anything like that? Okay. All right. Give me just 1 second. I'll be right back with you while you're pulling it up.
Yeah, about 9/4/2007. Get out. 9/4/2007. I got another 27 bar. Takes like DM.
Robert 92.
Forever 92? Okay.
Driver said to intoxicated northbound Coward passing north. Look at your glass been spiked.
On a Robert Charles
northbound Calvert passing north, units to assist him. Island Islander Way, Robert Charles George 106400.
191.
That vehicle took off on the main spike, did northbound Calvert, passing north.
Calvert and Catherine.
Okay.
Communication to
10-4, Calvert and Catherine.
21.
And around. Vehicle is still moving eastbound on Catherine, northbound on Woodson. We got multiple flats.
Eastbound Catherine, Woodson.
292 charges all
Airport 10. I can get it. Who's the name?
Lincoln 9, Zebra 9, Georgia, white and color Lexus.
Okay, so she's not have access.
You are in pursuit of the vehicle. 802 very somewhere. Gang 21. The aggravated fleeing in DWI, Lincoln 909, George on the white, Lexus, and 292 is in pursuit.
Okay, so far. Show me near here.
Clearing Robert Heights, updated location.
Northbound Hudson approaching Natural Bridge, speeds of 175. Light traffic. Signaling to turn eastbound Natural Bridge.
Northbound Woodson, signaling the eastbound Natural Bridge.
64, 27
Eastbound Natural Bridge, speeds of 45, no traffic at this time.
300 Troopers Alley.
Speeds at 45 and no traffic, eastbound Natural Bridge.
Out of 4, 2030 clear. Made it 29.
William 12, clear.
Door W141. I was escorting a
85,
To Route 92, still eastbound Natural Bridge. Continuing eastbound Natural Bridge, run via Spur.
Clear, continuing eastbound past the Spur.
And eastbound Natural Bridge passing Fairfield. Speeds are 5. Light traffic.
671. Passing Fairview and speeds are 45, light traffic.
Eastbound Natural Bridge passing Brown. No traffic at this time. Speeds are 60.
7122 Fremont, apartment David 101. Passing Brown.
212, I'm going to terminate M11 and continue to assist.
212 terminating, 211 still in it.
Eastbound Natural Bridge. Correction, there's Cross Street. Eastbound Natural Bridge passing Harold. Vehicle's tire just went completely flat. Came off. Speeds are 80.
Tires are flat off. In route
70 from Natural Bridge. You can advise those cars from earlier. I'm not sure if they're going to be in the area.
Southbound 170 from Natural Bridge, 2 Charles, 2 units on 170, you clear?
To an assault by contact.
Five dispatch, 71.
Student IDs. I'll be out.
They're also southbound.
I'm trying to get back. 10-4, clear.
Bravo 130, I can back up 120 on that.
You good, I got you, right here. Come on.
31. Route 10, the base individual.
Hey, switch with me around rifle, I got spares. Here.
10-4.
Go, no!
Bravo 120, 130, understand now. Lorraine and Rose Drive. It's going to be for Hispanic male, white shirt, black shorts, walking in the middle of the roadway, saying, help me, and I'm sorry, possibly having mental problems. 1-4. 1-4. Yes, ma'am. Could you send me a call? It's going to be in reference to an assault by contact. Student IDs. I'll be out with AT units. It's 85. Try again. 4120 clear.
12, 15 minutes.
Direction. 85. 85 repeat.
Drop them off like a tree.
Good. Who are we talking about? What's their name? So I can look them up.
Okay, 10-4, Mechanics is here. I'm going to send it out to you here shortly.
413 last 4 is 0672. Last name is Prado.
What's your first name?
Malachi Prado. 704, clear. Well, not in my end. I only have Robert.
Hey, he's on the roof.
Drop off Robert, pick up Rachel, drop off Malachi, and pick up Rosemary back.
Hey, get down here. Show your hands or I'm going to come up there and grab you.
Before you arrive.
That's clear.
Hey, somebody ran. Somebody ran. What's up?
I was walking my dog a little while ago.
Yeah.
I heard some screaming. I looked up, and that back house, a guy went down. Yeah, he went down the chimney.
He's in the chimney?
He's in the chimney.
Hey. He's in the chimney.
What chimney?
That house, in the chimney. He went. David said he went in the chimney. One of them.
How do you do that?
I don't know.
Window, they must have smashed out. See that window over there on the roof?
Can
anybody tell me what's 539 West Avenue, whatever, in Rocktown,
Ten 20 to dispatch, radio check.
10-4.
10-4, thank you. Unit mode.
Are you on your way to DC4?
That's clear.
Show us your hand. Show us your hand.
0676.
Show us your hands.
The insurance.
Tell them to send rescue. Are you stuck? What? Are you stuck?
Rob, you can breathe fine, all right? Can you breathe fine?
Yeah, I'm gonna take the size.
Can anybody tell me what's 539 West Avenue, whatever, where am I at?
Yeah, you're right. I don't want integrity.
Hey,
is the medic still down there? Tell him give us a blankie, please. Blanket.
Don't look up, all right, buddy?
539 West Avenue E, just like
his hip looks like
And you can't. So just look up a little higher.
No, last 406 Avenue 0676, and the insurance is confirmed.
It was only verbal. Party's been separated. I'll be tonight.
205. 232, well, Staples and Albert.
205. Pull it up on your Google map and you'll get a picture of where you're at. Put that address on your Google map. It'll pull up. It'll give you a picture of where you're at or where it's going to be and tell you what you're going to do. 660.
Third question, officer in the Justice's office. He has a minor position.
645, 10-4. It's over.
Dispatch number 9075.
571 radio vehicles fleeing. 114A for base.
Everyone's clear. Give us the direction radio.
10-4, last update will be northbound at Sherwood Parkway. Diesel South Lake is making that base at 20 and search will travel up to 5
Hurry up, stand by where it's shut down.
There's your 11, please.
Hands up! Hands up!
Bravo 120.
on the radio. If you could start a signal 4 for a 41 involving PD. What? You good? Negative code 8. Just name a signal 4 to check on the officer and the person.
7 and 46.
That one's mine.
Cover.
I'll cut it off. It's whoever's car this is.
If we can make contact with Elkhorn County, subject is not showing 1099.
Oh. You said something? Did he get searched? Huh? Did he get searched?
I saw it. I didn't get this.
So 41 to declare.
179.
I'm clear. I can take that right now. Just for about a day arriving and your mileage. Any mileage, 6 points out of 111.
Right, 1 2. Going to info.
Cover. And Charlie 265. Facility workers requesting contact. Reference white male, gray shirt, black pants. Refusing to leave. His cursing and being aggressive. He was, I think, walking towards the back of the business.
I'm on bus number 4.
205.
Yeah, 205. Send them up here.
Cover.
1
Dispatch from 545. 545. So 41 to declare. I can take that right now. Okay. Yeah, we're just going to try to get arriving in your mileage.
Right, 1 2. 1 2 info.
731 R radio. I got one black male running.
I'm on bus number 4 here. If the passengers, send them up here.
Happy day, radio. And Charlie 265. Facility workers requesting contact. Reference white male, gray shirt, black pants. Refusing to leave. His cursing and being aggressive. He was, I think, walking towards the back of the business. And everyone is
I'm on the ground. I'm on the ground. Mike, get your dog. I'm on the ground. Give me a hand. Put your heat behind the back. Yeah, I don't want. You want mine? Say it about that other one.
Being Nylon and Dennis Jocelyn, Sam, X-ray Charles, 7412.
Put your right hand behind the back.
4913 hospital.
No, I'm not. There we go.
0688. 0688.
Good shit, guys. Good shit. Magazine's out? Yeah. The magazine's over here.
Parking control 5.
Just clear,
4120, 4150, small vehicle. I've ever heard of this.
Just we're going to notate in the concourse, I think.
What victim is a victim? I'm the broker. Yes. Rigger EC9S, that's fine.
You don't know how much I appreciate you guys. You really don't.
There you go.
Okay, 4120 and 4150 clear.
For my call.
call is actually going to be
animal control from the dispatch.
The first one.
645.
Oh, 335.
To the jail, we had one uncle physical therapy for.
So 270, can you show me something?
35.
Caroline Holly, Victor Charles X-ray 571.
Hey, which way did they run? Is he?
Victor Charles X-ray 571.
4913, clear.
Okay.
184.
There are 3 people arrested by the FBI Omaha field office as part of Operation Restore Justice, the 5-day nationwide effort aimed to ID, track, and arrest child sex predators. In a release, the Omaha FBI office says they also served 4 search warrants and identified 15 victims. They have not said who the people they arrested are. Nationally, the FBI made 205 arrests.
Stop down on Thompson, jumping fences.
The arrest of 205 child sex predators. Unbelievable. In just 5 days. This was an incredible operation done in conjunction with the FBI and our prosecutors. Children and their families now have a chance to heal. These are online predators. Think about this. 115 victims, children. In 5 days, we were able to help. This kind of work takes a toll on the FBI agents and the prosecutors who are doing this every single day. They are working tirelessly online, dealing with the dregs of our society, the worst of the worst, the people that hide behind a computer and target our young children.
Resisting. He's here. I'm just waiting for another unit.
Just on the racetrack, journalism got out-jockeyed at the White House.
He took off running.
I want to treat people fairly, whether they voted for me or not.
And the entering is confirmed.
I want to have a unified country. It's very hard because the media is so fake, including, like even the way you ask questions. Every question is asked in a negative vein. There's a toy company that took a toddler's, whatever, but you don't talk about the fact that gasoline is down at numbers that nobody believes possible. You try to...
And
he's got arm broken. My phone is in
I'm fine for responding to you. I don't think you're very difficult at all to respond to be honest with you. But you know what? You should ask some positive things.
No one expects NBC to be a suck-up. It's NBC. But they have to acknowledge some good things are happening. And the fact that they can't do that proves who they're rooting for. And it's not America.
Prices are on. They did say that they were possibly malnourished. County.
Hey, drop the gun.
10-4 off, place a call for service. APD is not necessary.
You got gloves? Yeah. One Alpha, 25 Central. Copy a serial number for a pistol.
Signal 4, Austin and Washington.
Okay, where's that? 85. You just want to clear for that. I've been handled.
Standing by gate 114A. Hey, Nick.
911 emergency.
On camera from multiple angles. One moment, this was what appeared to be a classic Miami pleasure cruise. A luxurious boat deck packed just off the coast of Miami Beach. But the weekend joyride in Florida's Biscayne Bay quickly turned into a dangerous situation.
Vessel taking on the water.
what appears to be a 63-foot-long Lamborghini yacht started to sink. A surreal scene captured on camera from multiple angles.
Could you imagine?
Yes,
No way.
The U.S. Coast Guard says 32 people were rescued. You can see some stranded boaters wearing life jackets. Nearby vessels and emergency responders swarming within minutes, helping passengers to safety.
We were able to get on scene and thankfully get all these people, these 32 individuals, off this vessel taking on water and with no medical concerns reported.
Some managing to save what looked like high-value goods, including possibly a Louis Vuitton patterned purse and a laptop.
Well, you brought your computer?
Some even poking fun as the ordeal unfolded.
Iceberg!
The Coast Guard says the incident happened near Monument Island, a small strip of land between mainland Miami and Miami Beach. The area popular for ritzy yachting and near the exclusive Star Island, home to sprawling estates owned by the likes of Jennifer Lopez. The cause of the incident still unclear, but the Coast Guard confirms the yacht has been prevented from fully sinking.
We were able to put airbags on it and remove it from the channel so it would not be a hazard to navigation.
Whether that multi-million-dollar boat will ever sail again, also unclear, as the Coast Guard says its owner is still working with commercial salvage to determine what to do next.
And Jesse Kirsch joins us now from Miami. Kind of wild, Jesse, to see people laughing while the Coast Guard is trying.
Delta 2 or Delta 1.
There you go now, this is a tight threat. Off of northwest, cardiac arrest. As per location,
medical location, they're advising chest compressions in progress. Medical already been en route. 1 medical call unconscious for safety in progress. It's at a medical facility.
17 boys, 1181, negative, or actually 180 is in the log. I'll be in run for log, 667.
50 out of 30, the first 4 duties have been 322, Charlie.
Last 4040704, and
they're still inside. Scraping. Again, get all 4 children out of the residence. The resident unclear space in this location is the garage.
Yes, I have a problem for you.
That's really nice they're seeing there's no disturbances back on and getting a 401 done.
I was waiting for you. What was it at the yard or Delta 2 or Delta 1? Is there anything else?
What's the location of that? There you go now, this is a tight threat. Off of northwest, McCounty side.
Conscious call at the Texas cardiac arrest. As to her location, medical location, they're advising chest compressions in progress. Medical already been en route.
The guys in the back. Wildlife needs.
Sorry, what is it? A medical?
Something he's in the back room.
Medical call unconscious for CPR in progress. It's at a medical facility.
Shot fired on the basis.
There's a Charlie 1.
Medic free on scene.
Good job.
I don't want to have I have my I do not.
Second shot fired.
Hey, well, let's just have everyone pull back towards positions of cover. We'll monitor the perimeter. Let's just hold until we can get more resources.
Yes, ma'am. We're in quarters. We're going to remain out of service.
I have a phone call for you.
Disturbance is back on again at 401.
He's in and out of the house. Who's hurt and... I wasn't aware.
Astro 1 does appear that he's actively using narcotics right now.
We're not 11 traffic.
All units leaving or coming to the yard, be careful, there was an accident right at the intersection of Messina Road and Vernon.
He's opening the residence door.
He's opening the residence door. I am 111. I advise that I identify the officer watching that.
Check the location. 661. 661.
He's standing at the threshold of the door.
Can you check if you could send a SAP PD so I get there? Coming in for Portland.
At the intersection, there be good calls.
10-4. 104.
10-4. Minor at the stop.
Copy, go ahead.
498, shooting off the G08.
You can respond 401 you speak on, 401 you speak on.
Okay, we copy
Any
1,000
disturbance
feet
with
and extending 70s. We're picking up on that now. Chief, can you just give me the numbers on Leland?
10-4, 198. 104, copy.
Yeah, the numbers on Leland are 950.
Okay, we copied. And then I you were given the description of him. I copied a 30-year-old. I copied the clothes and just send in his race for me.
Okay, I'll stay here 10 minutes and wait to see what
HM,
happens.
about 5'8". Come in at
He's back outside.
1,600 above me, and then when you guys get on
Here's
scene,
County, you requesting take up a subject and location.
whatever direction
Here's
it's
one
going for you.
area. If you have any additional questions,
Copy 1,600. We're departing base now.
Yeah, this is one going here, back inside.
Back inside. Item 111, one vehicle is in the roadway at the intersection. There be good calls. They'll start me 11 07 second number.
Can
you just come out so we can talk? It's a Friday night, man. Come on. Victor.
Proceed. Proceed.
Hey, we got any less people?
Attention all units, there was an accident on Bear Lane. There's an accident on Bear Lane, so just be aware of that. I'm coming and going. Details continue, there 180 and 180.
Hey, man. Don't do it. Don't point, man. Yeah.
Communications to airport 21.
Shot fired! Front door! Front door! He's at the front door! Hold!
County 265, we...
Josh, you ready? Guns down, move!
Item 111, case on your rotation. Heavy fun and damage.
Rotation to...
I got door!
Hold,
Alright, hold, that's it! Hold, that's it! Alright, hold!
DP4, female caller, please call the master law enforcement. Reference of your service.
5-8 with arrest. Can you show me en route to
198.
7563 Boulevard?
Username, we're available if you need it.
198.
Individual, please.
So far.
Ops 24, Frank, Firewatch.
104, I've got a 28, 3 Tom Victor George William, 3 Tom Victor George William.
Firewatch 1321.
11 right there. You too.
Very fine. 1210. Can you contact somebody at the PD? We're still getting your call. I hear male and female voices yelling inside the building.
Ops 24, clear Inner George.
Clear Inner George 1321.
How we doing, Jeff?
How you doing?
Good.
You can't stop me right now.
Why is that?
Because I'm
who called it in?
2 o'clock, I gotta go to Walmart, the gas station, and take this truck back home, and I have to...
Female caller,
Okay,
please call the master law enforcement.
Well, roll the window down. Jeff, if I have to smash the window, you're going to catch another charge. Okay? Hop out the truck, and we can talk about it, Jeff. Jeff, hop out of the vehicle. Who are you trying to call? Okay, and I'll make a phone call.
Hop out of the truck. Who are you trying to call? Victor George William, 3 Tom Victor George William.
Jeff, if you leave, you're going to be committing a flee and elude. Okay, well, I still need you to get out of the vehicle, okay? Jeff, you're going to catch another charge, buddy. You're going to end up going to prison if you end up doing something stupid. I know, and I'm trying to be polite and trying to help you, but put the car in park.
1304.
We'll be available on the air for hydro maintenance.
Yeah, fine.
Turning on 39.
My case number on the call, 0715 1-800-CD-1323.
Second case number to that.
St. Jonathan, 3029 Bravo, one more time, please.
No traffic, 1311.
It looks like he was taken to building
680 headquarters, they'll be at it. 2787.
County calling stop 13 calls.
Children route to CDC, with adult female, starting mileage 0.
Copy, calling stop 13 calls.
I'll smash it. Open it now. Hop on out. Step out.
I'll get out. Can my brother come get my truck?
Quit reaching.
I ain't got nothing, dude.
Turn around, face the car. Turn around, face the car now.
I am.
Turn around and face the car. Right there.
228.
Yeah, I'm trying to see if they know where they live. Stand by.
Engine 10.
306 ECC check.
You get advised EQS, we put down about half a mag of absorbent at Bear and
Okay,
SPID.
they're talking right now. Hold on.
Looks like about a gallon of radiator fluid. We're in service.
15, down on the Luna Shores, heading to Caribbean. When he gets off work, then you can lose my
680 headquarters, they'll be at it. 2787 County Road 2045.
143.
Sure, and 2 minutes.
3161, 92 miles.
You told me to run for you say 2. If it's 2, you gotta go.
3052 Walker, over. It's going to be 87823, 87823.
Show me clear from Fleet and en route to 1610 South Padre Island Drive.
Go ahead and pick up Ben Giddens this before you jump on Caribbean.
Copy that.
Total 6 clear.
228.
Okay.
4165 area.
Over.
Thank you.
306 ECC check, bro. Complete.
You get advised EQS, we put down about half a mag of absorbent at Bear and SPID.
Looks like about it down at radiator fluid. Right there.
1236. 15, down on the Glitter Court, heading to Caribbean.
Possible name for the suspect, first name Tony, last name Jersey, has an address near Charlotte.
143. Near Turtle Park.
Sure, and 2 men unit with 137. Also have 1 male adult in Alps County. Last time Madron ready.
Go ahead.
It'd be 87823, 87823. Deliver.
Suspect vaccine wearing a black and white striped shirt.
Where's his legs?
Clear for fleet and en route for 1610 Alpha Dragon Drive.
It's up to me.
1327.
Go ahead now, check out the bank